Cause I'm not Kevin Pye. Don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me who I'm not. Don't tell me who I am. Cause I'm not Kevin Pye. Don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me who I'm not. Don't tell me who I am. Cause I'm not Kevin Pye. Don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me who I'm not. Don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me who I'm not. Don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me who I'm not. Don't tell me who I am. Don't tell me who I'm not. Don't tell me who I am, cause I'm not Kevin Pye. Don't.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Howdy.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon from the I'm Not Kevin podcast studio.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. So
I like the background. That's.
Do you?
Is that a new thing?
So no. Well, I've done it a couple times, and then somebody, actually Art, said I like the sauna look. It looks like you guys are in a sauna. And I'm like, that's a good point. I never thought of it like that. Then today I found myself looking for an actual picture of a sauna,
right,
to use, like to sit, like us sitting around in a freaking hot bath
Some
together,
steam.
steam in the background.
Wouldn't that be cool? So welcome to the show. Hopefully we'll get some people in here shortly, but we're live on Instagram or on Twitch and YouTube. I hope. We need to log in and see, probably from our phones would be good.
I could check real quick.
I see Twitch.
I'm going to go to YouTube, and YouTube is live. We're there. Awesome.
Yes,
awesome.
you are. You're good to go.
So if you keep those up, so we got a couple. So Steve actually said, "Let's go, Brother Tap's in the house." Pie Cruiser. So, what's up, guys? Thanks for joining on the YouTube. On the YouTubes, we do have Taps and Pints in the house. First time he's been in the chat a bunch and watched the episodes.
Yes.
And YouTube is good. Thanks, Steve. And then Return of Troy Jizzy.
That's me.
I don't have your single.
That's not queued up.
I don't have your single queued up this time. I could find it probably, but
I'm fine with that.
So one time during a was live, wasn't it? You did that.
Probably live.
He freestyled a rap.
Oh yeah, for
Really?
sure. Yeah. It was really, really good.
That's why he retired on Tap Bakersfield, because
Started rapping.
his rap career kicked off.
I was like 9 beers deep, so that's kind of
At least.
it tells you exactly. Yeah,
We were
right.
really in the early days of the show. We would get fucked up.
Yeah, it was
like trash.
pretty ridiculous.
And so Troy was just kind of over in the corner, and he just started. He used to have this thing where you do like beatboxing, right?
Yeah, well, I would try to do a little music
Yeah.
for whatever we were doing
Yeah.
at the time.
So it actually music. We could play some music, so you don't have to.
Nice.
We so he
Copyrighted?
almost no. This is all free
Yeah,
stuff.
Right.
So he would start. He just started doing this little freestyle rap, and then I took that out of the audio from the podcast, and I put it to a beat, right, or some kind of music.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what. Maybe I should try to find it, and it just became podcast lore.
It's really, really special.
Yeah.
That's great.
So you guys got empty glasses.
Yeah, what should we do? What are we going to start with here?
How about a crispy boy?
Yeah, we can go crispy. I'm good with that. Can't go wrong with crispy boys at all.
This is actually it is a crispy boy, but it's got Rawaka hops in it. It is their rotating hop pilsner
Nice.
from Integrin.
Oh, yeah,
So-
awesome.
And the green screen doesn't even wipe it out. That's cool. Hey, for those of you that are watching, how's the sound and everything? Is the music too loud? Are we too low? Are we too high? Blah blah blah. Feel free to produce for us. Let us know how we're doing.
Yeah, let us know, guys, please.
So what's a crispy boy?
Just like a lager, like a.
Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
That's what the kids are calling them.
these days?
Yeah.
Hey, you go first.
All right, cool.
So, what have you been drinking lately?
I like lagers, but I think last time we were here, I talked about it. My go-to is always KRBC because it's readily available and it's always fresh. Seems like.
Thanks, Steve.
So yeah, KRBC is usually where I go with like Just Outstanding or Church. Those are my go-tos because I'm kind of stuck in my ways. But I do like getting lagers or pilsners whenever I can.
That's my bad.
What's that?
That was I'm trying to get to the Twitch side since we're dual streaming. I got to be able to see the chat on the other side as well. In case.
Oh, that smells good.
Yeah, this smells great. That's why I just took a little whiff of that. Wow.
Have you had much Integrin?
Immigrants, yeah, they're from San Fernando Valley, right?
Moore Park.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
Wow,
Nice
that
and
tastes
clear.
like Nelson hops, but it's not though, huh?
they said Rawaka.
Are those similar?
I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with Rawaka. I've definitely had beers with it, but I'm not fluent.
The Walker's not as dank as
Like a Nelson.
a Nelson is, but
What do you think?
It's just feeling dank to me for a pilsner. I'm like, ooh.
it is hoppy.
Yeah. For a pilsner, it's got the crispness to it.
It's
And
still really
I
clean,
like it.
though. It's still
Yeah,
really clean.
yeah,
It's
for
really
sure.
clean.
I'm a huge fan of Integrin. I usually gravitate to like hazies and shit like
Where
that.
are they
And
located?
Moore Park, kind of like south of would be like not to Ventura area, but kind of out that way. I mean, you would take the one if you were going to go there from here, you'd probably take the 126
Okay.
out.
Kind of like by Thousand Oaks and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I've been there once. Cool spot too. I mean, they're in like kind of like we were talking earlier before the stream, like it's kind of industrial warehouse, not warehouse, but like
Right.
like
Building.
Dio is, where
Yeah.
it's kind of like it wasn't really designed to be a brew house, but it was just a building with a bunch of other
Right.
stores on it, and it's almost like an alley. So there's two sets of them, and they're in the back, the end one, and they've covered it with like an awning just over between building to building, just
Right.
stretched a fabric. I don't know what do you call that, like a
The sales.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
like
a
a
cell.
cell.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go. And then they have tables and shit all the way down that, and they'll have live music in there. And then there's the other shops. There's like a pizza place, I think. There's
That shit's good.
there's a couple. I think there's a wine spot, and it's not very big, but they've crammed in a bunch of little stuff in there. It's pretty neat.
Cool little hangout place.
It's a very, very much. We went on a Friday, I think, and it's very hangouty. You know,
I love the can. I think that's so cool. It looks like kind of old school.
Yeah,
Kind of.
they're very old school then.
So-
they're dedicated to like
all
like
German
overseas, like
styles.
German style
Mhm.
beers.
That's their thing. They'll do a big Oktoberfest, and
Yeah.
they're you're not going to see any hazies out of there. I think they have an IPA or two. They do, but it's pretty
Yes.
few and far between.
Do they follow the same pattern basically on all their logos?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, they have a
Labels?
few. They have a couple different ones, but
Their house is pretty good. Dude, they just get down on
yeah,
all
their beers
German
are
beers.
all clean and just really good.
Yeah.
Alex Chicha said, "Yo, Steve."
What's going on, man?
So, this is the last of the four pack I had of this, and
Yeah,
Had to-
I can see why it went.
They don't last.
Yeah.
You know what I really like of theirs is the lightest one. To me, the lightest one is basically a replacement for Bud Light or Coors Light
Really?
or whatever. To me, it's got more flavor. There's 6 packs of 12-ounce cans, and I want to say they're. I usually order from them because
Right.
they ship, so you're paying for shipping. But I want to say in the cart they're like $10.99 per 6-pack.
That's not bad.
So, and it's just a beer. It's low ABV. It's just crushable.
Good summer beer.
A great summer beer.
really?
Great
This is crushable.
barbecue. Great barbecue beer.
This is an everyday drinker, actually. You can't go wrong with this.
What's the ABV on that? Did you see it?
I'll go check right now. What is the little tiny bit in there? ABV on here is 4.8, so it's really, really, really light. 35% IBUs. So that's why it's so crisp. It's really low in IBUs.
Yeah. What do you think, Troy?
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's great.
It's good. I found myself going more towards the Pilsners and this is Pilsner, right? Lager.
Lager.
Pilsners, lagers. Oh, rotating hop Pilsner. So Pilsner and lager are basically the same thing, right? A little bit different in the brewing process.
You're getting some producing from Steve telling you to get closer to the mic.
Oh, sorry about that, man.
Palate cleanser is what Pie Cruiser says.
Yeah, no, this is good. It's a good. You could have this in between like some heavy hazies or something like that. It'll really clean everything up. It's not. It's really, really crisp and really, really clean. Yeah, dude, lagers and I've been on rice lagers lately.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, I probably have given those less than a chance. El Perro Borracho 88. What's up? What's up?
What's going on, Billy?
We had somebody brought a rice lager one time to the podcast, and it just turned me off. I didn't care for it.
Really?
But I think I know why. And this is going to be an unpopular statement to a lot of people. Probably is. It was a rice lager from what's the brewery up north? Fuck.
Which one?
I think it's in Fresno. It's
Tioga Sequoia?
Tioga Sequoia. Yeah, Tioga.
Tioga,
I don't care
Jesus.
for their beer. I don't
Really?
like any of their beer, and I know that's like an
Oh,
unpopular
great.
statement.
I think I brought one here.
I'm open to try it. I don't want to shit on them because they're a small brewery and they're local and
Yeah.
somewhat local. So I don't really like to shit on them. I just don't. I never found one I liked.
Really?
And
Wow.
and we did that beer.
I'm leaving.
That beer was actually a mystery beer that Martine brought.
Oh, I think I remember that episode.
And we went around and everybody talked about it. And somebody called it out and they recognized that it was a rice lager. And I was like, I don't like it. And then we unwrapped it and I was like, oh, that makes sense why I didn't like it, because I don't like most of Tioga stuff. I've never found anything I liked. And so I might be associating that
Right.
with why I don't usually buy rice lagers, because I know they've kind of gotten popular, right?
Dude, the first one I really tried was about a year ago, a little bit over a year ago. That was a rice lager from, I want to say, oh my goodness, was it Homage back in? I think I had Homage their rice lager as a jasmine rice lager.
Ooh.
Actually, really good. Well, I know theirs is a Pilsner, so the rice lager came from somewhere else. Oh, Casa Agria.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and dude, it was.
their beers are
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
You ever had any of
They're
that?
highly rated. No,
Yeah.
I don't think I have. Well, maybe back when I was drinking more often, but
Pie Cruiser
I don't
says
recall.
Harland has a killer jasmine Japanese
Harland
rice
does.
lager. That's fire.
isn't Budweiser a rice beer?
think-
it's made with rice.
I think
I'm
so.
almost positive.
Yes, it is.
Now I think you can add rice hulls in your brew to keep. That's not rice. You're not getting any flavor from rice
Right.
hulls to stop with like stuck asparges and stuff.
I like that the thought of jasmine rice in a beer. I think that'd be kind of neat if you get that flavor or not. You know.
Yeah.
Jasmine's a cool flavor. Homage Brewery Jasmine Rice Lager is fire, according to Steve.
Yeah, me and Steve have had that together at Homage, and Casa Agria makes a great one. Harlan makes a good one. Dude, here in town, Square Circle Brewing,
I have yet to have their beer.
they have a great.
Where are they located?
They're home brewers.
Oh, okay.
But they make some good beers. Shout out to Square Circle for that one. It's a rice pilsner as well, and that one's actually really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I want to try it.
I feel
Listen
so out
here.
of touch.
Listen here, Squared Circle, we need to try it. I think they were canning some stuff, and they were supposed to get us all some, and that just
Really?
some of us did, some of us didn't. But would like to get someone here. Maybe get them on here to talk about it.
Oh
there
yeah,
you go.
that'll be a great podcast, dude. They're great. They're great people, man.
Are they trying to build a brewery, or are they
eventually? Yes. They hold a little festival like once a year. I've been to the last two, and then it's a backyard festival.
Yeah, but it's like all their beer.
All their beer.
Yeah,
And
cool.
they get down. They get down, man.
What's up, Josh? Josh is on Twitch side.
What's going on, Josh?
He's probably working.
I
Watching from
think
work?
he was driving home
Was
earlier.
he?
Yeah.
Maybe he's been working like 7 days a week.
Yeah, he was driving home earlier. No, but Squared Circle, man, they make a great rice pilsner. I was surprised. It's jasmine rice as well.
Oh, they use jasmine. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Cheers, brother. Huh. Yep.
Huh.
Huh. That was the old. That's another. That's
That's
original.
I'm gonna go ahead and
You're gonna own
trademark
that?
that.
That became a constant joke. A
You got
constant,
nothing else to say. You just go, huh?
Everybody just kind of plays along. All right, I guess, huh? Yeah, so we're getting a little slow start, a little later than expected, but we're here to goof around with you guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry
Appreciate
for the delay, guys.
Yeah, sorry for the delay. That's all on me. But I appreciate the follows on the YouTube and the Twitch side. Just keep it up, share it up if you would. Get some people in here to goof around with us, and it should be fun.
No, yeah.
We're just a bunch of goofy bastards trying to drink some good beer.
It gets real in about an hour. Once we get a few of these
really-
down, it gets real.
We really did little pre-gaming before the show started.
There was
so,
none, basically.
Yeah, I did none. So I'm stone cold sober.
We shared a beer.
Yeah.
And it was cute watching them do the whole arm thing.
Well, it's like one. We didn't even pour it in our glasses. We just drank it out of the can.
Yeah. At the same time, actually.
It was a pair of straws.
Nobody cares about COVID anymore.
The last, I'm gonna film. I don't know if I should even say this, but the last episode before everybody came, I said, I said something about COVID. If you have any concerns or whatever, let me know. And one of the guys in the chat in the text thread was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll kiss you on the mouth. I'm like, all right, I guess we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Does that bring it on, baby?
Yeah. So then the podcast started, and there we are making out.
It's probably a really good podcast.
That line that I used right there was from a joke I used to tell. That one time, my brother and I look a fairly amount alike, apparently.
Right.
And people always, you guys are brothers, right, or whatever. And so it kind of gets annoying. You know what I mean? And so one time we were at, Sean was drinking that Death Row at Off Rails Saturday. That's right. I was.
Who said that?
Pie Cruiser?
My boy Pie. Yeah, Pie was there too.
Was he? Who's
Yeah.
Pie?
Pie Cruiser.
I think I introduced you to him. Older Mexican dude. That night
I was drinking that freaking Death Row for sure.
Yeah, so he drove down from Azusa. He lives up there
cool.
by
Oh,
Azusa.
nice.
Oh, okay.
Came down. He lives blocks away from Arrow Lodge. A couple blocks away from Louis Liquor. I don't know if
I've heard of Louis, yeah.
If you've heard
Yeah.
of Louis, they're a big in
Craft beer,
big in craft beer now.
Oh, cool.
They had like big selection.
They started off really small in the craft beer scene, and she reached out to Pie actually, and like, hey, what kind of beers do I need to get in here to
cool.
to start selling like more craft beer? And I guess Pie hooked her up with everything, man. Like, hey, this is
So he's a
pretty good.
craft beer consultant.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, really. Put that on your resume, bro.
That's a
Yeah.
sweet
So
job.
500 bits from Josh. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Ooh.
So we'll get to the. So we will do a little discussion on the Death Row here in a second. Pie. Let me tell this goofy story real quick, but feel free to
Feel free to
drink up. So my brother and I go to a car dealership, and we're just. My parents were there also. We kind of we met them there,
Right.
and they're looking at cars. You just go car to car to car, looking at them. And my brother are like a few cars behind, doing the same thing. And we catch up to my parents, who a salesman now has, right? And he's doing the typical like car salesman-y kind of thing, He's kind of doing the hey, what's up, that kind of shit. And we walk up, and this guy, as we walk up, he looks over at us and he goes, "Let me guess, you guys are brothers." And I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I wasn't even drunk. I go, "And we're lovers."
Yeah.
And he goes, he was kind of, it fucked up his whole game, right? So it became this joke for a long, this is friggin' 15, 17 years ago.
It wasn't no, we're lovers. It's and we're lovers.
Yes.
God, that's weird.
Josh, should I be watching this here on YouTube? It's up to you, sir. if you want, there's more people on YouTube chatting right now. So if you want to jump on there, feel free to. It's up to you. I mean, I'm good either way.
I got to go check out that Off the Rails. Everyone's talking about
Dempsey
it.
says he's going to be there tomorrow. With his wife.
Yeah.
Might have to see if I can talk mine into go in there too.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I think I'll be there too. So
so that joke kind of perpetuated forever. You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, and you're lovers, because people always say you guys are brothers, right? Well, fast forward a number of years, we're at Village Fest, which Village Fest coming up. Shout out Village Fest here in Bakersfield, the party of the year, right?
That's what they call it.
We walk up.
Let's build.
My brother and I walk up to one of the booths, and this young lady is standing there ready to pour, and we walk up, and she goes, "Let me guess, you're brothers." And my brother thinks he's going to be the smart ass, and he goes, "Yeah, and we're lovers." And without missing a beat, without breaking eye contact, she goes, "Okay, then kiss."
Called you out because that's not happening.
So there we are making out. So that's where that joke came from, because then I added that little. So that really did happen up until him and I made out. But the story of her saying, like, she didn't miss a lick, dude. It was perfect.
Those feisty ones were always the best.
Oh yeah, it was fun. It fucked Jeff up. You know what I mean? He was like,
never mind.
I got nothing to say.
No comeback for that one. Huh?
So back to the Death Row.
That's a
IPA.
good beer. I like it.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've had it.
So the first time I had it, maybe I did have it. Maybe one of the first batches.
On the first batch?
I can't remember. But I had it on tap. I have not had it on the can yet.
So we just poured that up right now. As a matter of fact, pie.
And I really enjoyed it. Let me rinse this out. I really enjoyed it. I think I probably had 3 of them last weekend, and really.
It's kind of hard to get away from. It's a really good West Coast IPA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was flowing very, very well at the tap house.
Yeah, no, they'll break that keg quick.
Yeah, it's got a great nose to it.
So what's the 30th anniversary IPA? What's the
30th anniversary?
30th year of Death Row Records. So they decided to celebrate with their own beer.
Yeah,
it's cool.
What happened to music?
And Edgar stepped up to the plate, man. He knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, he's talking about doing big things with that beer too.
Yeah,
which is really cool. What the fuck are you listening to, Troy?
Is it Inya?
No, that'd be copyrighted.
Oh yeah, you can't. This is imitation Inya.
Yeah.
Yeah, fake Inya.
He's actually doing his thing, man. Shout out to Edgar. Shout out to Beer Thug Life and Beer Thug Brewing. Yeah,
he's getting close, right?
Supposedly, like, this is going to be a staple in Vegas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
from what I've heard,
that's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
yeah. It's a good beer. It's obviously great can, great logo, great marketing of it. I mean, it should freaking be
right.
It should be retirement money for him.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, it really should.
But it's a good. So to the beer, the nose on it.
Yeah,
has a little bit of a. Has a little bit of a juiciness to it.
You get some tropicalness in the notes, and especially in the nose.
But it holds the West Coast.
Yeah, I was gonna say it tastes. Doesn't smell as much like a West Coast for me because it is more tropical.
Yeah, you get a tropical note on the smell, but then
the taste is very West Coast.
Very West Coast.
But it doesn't have like a even a hot burn or anything. I mean, it's real. It's just crushable to me. And its ABV is like 7.5 or something.
It's 7%. Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think it said that.
Yeah, 7%.
7%.
Was the original 7%?
I don't know. I bet Pi knows because he's talking about the first batch by Boomtown.
Yeah, Boomtown was actually
great.
Really good. I went to that can release that day, and I don't remember coming home.
Oh no shit! That was a Second Chance brewing.
Now it's that Second Chance.
The can does say Second Chance on it.
Yeah, cool. Me and Dempsey Griffo, we actually went
to the can release.
And then I had one of my friends from Delano actually drive. Well, he went with us. And he was sober at the time. And he was like, "Feel free, guys." And I'm like,
"That's all I needed to know."
That's all I needed to know. Next thing you know, I'm dropping glasses and breaking shit.
Oh shit! One of those nights.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a long ride home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've done those back from LA kind of drunks. That's
Oh yeah.
you go past that fun drunk to the
Stop at the top.
I just want to get home.
please, I gotta get something in my belly besides all this fucking beer. Pi says he's going worldwide with the next batch of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think when it's gonna go big.
Yeah. It's gonna hit, man.
And it should. I mean, it's a freaking great beer, and everything goes with it, all the marketing of it and the image. And
Oh, absolutely, man.
should-
That's genius of hooking up with Death Row Records,
yeah,
and it fits his style, it fits his background, man. It's to me this should be his staple beer for the rest of his life, man.
Another like step of kind of blending that traditional. Like hip hop community with craft beer that
Yeah.
Usually it's not like all the way there yet. I
Yeah.
think to some degree, and
It's making its moves though.
Yeah.
It's really making its moves. This is just a staple for the West Coast community, man, for the West Coast hip hop rap groups.
yeah, it's cool.
Death Row's been a thing for a long time, and what a better way to break it in, man.
Really happy for him. It's just good all the way around.
I wonder if you see any of these kind of collaborations on the East Coast too. I wonder if they're doing
Actually,
stuff with Wu Tang or
Or Diddy.
or Diddy,
Actually,
Biggie Smalls and all that.
yeah, it's happening, man.
Is it?
Little by little.
That's cool. That's cool.
Little by little. We had if you follow Edgar, you follow the rest of the crew, man. Hip Hop Craft the Show. They do these things called beer tapes, which this is a beer tape, actually. If you scan this,
Steve said
I
Beat
saw the
Junkies
QR. I was
too.
wondering what that was.
yeah, if you scan that QR code, it actually gives you an album of nothing but brand new music. Or
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, from Death Row Records.
Let's see what happens.
Beat Junkies. Oh man, I haven't heard Beat Junkies in forever.
Yeah, so Beat Junkies did a beer tape.
That's awesome.
Who else did beer tapes? Oh, House Shoes, DJ House Shoes has done a beer tape. He's from Detroit, but he lives in LA now. See, who else? The Four Horsemen, and they have a couple East Coast guys in there. Dude, but yeah, supposedly there's a big group coming out of New York that's collaborating with them as well.
That's awesome.
That was what I got when I scanned the QR code.
Yeah,
Little promo video
yeah,
popped up.
you should get a little album as well.
DeathRowOfficial.com.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get in trouble.
I'm gonna get my ass in trouble.
That's
I
actually
should not do
That's
that.
actually King Dope right there, man. He's
Oh, you recognize him?
Yeah, he's one of their newest artists.
Oh, Death Row Brew by King Dope.
Yeah, he made the actual theme song for Death Row Records, this IPA.
Oh yeah. Sounds
King
fun.
Dope.
Yeah,
Hey, yo, put your glasses up. Let's make a toast to hip hop craft. Let's make a
Hip hop craft. That's very cool.
yeah.
You're gonna have to go freestyle here in a minute. Show 'em
I'm not
what's
going to
up.
be able to hang with that.
Yeah, but no, it's crazy how
I'll get you a beat here in a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe a few more beers.
Please do.
it's crazy how you seen like a lot more hip hop guys getting into craft beer, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about who else did a hip hop craft or a beer tape release. No, but even in Georgia, the guys from Nappy Roots. If you guys ever remember those, they opened up their own brewery. At
That's freaking awesome.
Atlantucky. It's in Georgia.
Somebody was saying that on here. Yeah. Pie Cruiser was
Pie
saying.
Cruiser did that? Yeah.
Talking about Nappy Roots in Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, probably I can't see the comments, buddy. But yeah, Atlantucky is a brewery in Georgia, man, from Nappy Roots, and they're opening up and they're trying to get into that stuff too.
I think it's awesome. It's good for everybody, right? I mean, it's good for craft beer. It's good for those artists.
Yeah,
it's good
sure.
for us as the consumers of all of it.
Right.
I mean, you can't. It's just good, right? I mean, it's a positive thing. Especially if we just keep getting more good beer
Right.
Yeah.
out of
right.
it. You know what I mean?
Which is, it's so crazy how beer has exploded. I mean, good beer has exploded over the last like 10, 15 years. It's,
Right.
it is, I mean, even just when I was doing whatever I was doing back in 15, 16 in Bakersfield, it is night and day. Like
Right. No, 100%.
the quality and the how many people are actually into it. It's really cool.
Bucktown Haze as well.
Bucktown Haze, yes.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
Haze.
And that's a New York rapper right there as well. Tech, he came down and killed it for that too. Yeah,
Sounded like somebody was doing Morse code on the
yeah.
music.
Somebody dial a phone number or something.
AOL dial-up.
You know what? The other day at work, I never talk about work. It doesn't want to be work related, but just somebody, I was doing something and some guys were talking behind me. And they were talking about a news story or something that popped up on the computer. And the guy goes, "Yeah, I got home and I logged onto the internet, and the first thing I saw was da-da-da."
Logged onto
And
the
I'm
internet.
doing something on the computer, and I go, "Logged on to the internet? When's the last time I heard somebody say that?" I turn around and go, "Was that your AOL account or what? Did you have to do the fucking 52K modem?" He was like, it got him off guard. I go, "When was the last time you logged onto the internet?"
Waiting for a connection.
Motherfucker, that shit's in your phone, in your pocket, dude. Logged on the internet.
Old people.
Yeah.
Hopefully nobody has to make a phone call right now. I'm going to be on the internet.
And I'm downloading some
Hey,
music.
nobody
so
pick up the phone. I'm gonna be on.
I'm going to be on LimeWire, destroying my
LimeWire.
computer.
Download every fucking virus known to man.
I remember I used to Napster. I used to download so much crap on
yeah.
Napster.
But Napster, you just got MP3s, right?
It was just music.
But
Yeah.
LimeWire was
You
more.
would get every virus known to man.
you would get fucked up with stuff.
I didn't do LimeWire as much as Napster.
Yeah.
I didn't either. I didn't do Napster
I
either.
did LimeWire
What's
like
up- what's up?
crazy. I destroyed 3 or 4 computers.
But it had some great music.
Yeah.
I was just thinking the other day, I had this hard drive full of freaking music, and I wish I still had it. It had.
Why?
It was terrible music.
Why would you need it though?
No, there was a couple albums that weren't. They were like local bands
okay.
that I want that music now, and I can't get it. You know, and it was like when I deleted all this shit, I was like, I just gotta get rid. This is just junk. I just deleted like select all, delete kind of thing, you know. And then it was like, oh shit! But I also had all these other things that are not can't reproduce them. you
Right.
know? So that kind of sucked.
Yeah, no, there's some albums that you can't find no more. Like even from big names, like from back in the day. And I'm like, why
Really?
can't you find these? I'm like, I guess ownerships. I guess from like where they got produced at, or you know
Who owns the actual rights?
who
and
actually
all that
has
shit.
the masters to them. They won't release them. But yeah, it's pretty insane, man.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, you know, Apple or Amazon or whoever, they're going to buy it. They would buy.
No, yeah, technically, they would.
You'd get money for it instead of it just sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh, how long did it take Tool to put anything out on digital?
right.
I mean, they kept all their stuff off for years and
Really?
years. It wouldn't.
I didn't even know that.
It was just a couple of years ago. I think when they finally went to like Amazon and
Yeah.
Apple.
Oh, look at Snoop. When Snoop took over Death Row, he's like stripped everybody of
Oh, really?
Death Row rights. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, so now it's like technically you have to go through them.
I've never ran into an issue. Maybe I'm not listening. Maybe I'm listening to all the top 40 crap that sucks. Because I've never ran into an issue when I wanted to hear something.
Well,
Either-
Taylor Swift is on.
Alexa or Siri's going to play it for me. Taylor Swift, I've downloaded all them onto my phone, so I'm holding a lot of gigabytes worth of Taylor.
Fuck. Lots of people holding gigabytes of Taylor Swift.
Tay-Tay.
Tay-Tay.
I had to rack my brain as fast as I could for okay, what's the most
What's the-
current poppy shit that I could
Solid.
pull out of?
Right.
Yeah.
No, yeah, but when he became owner, man, he like, hey, you guys, sorry, but you guys can't play our music no more.
Really?
Yeah.
So right now, if I tried to listen to
Certain songs, I mean, certain albums from Snoop are still on there. But
like The Chronic,
no.
Really?
Yeah.
shit.
Like you go on YouTube,
Now I'm a
YouTube
little
Music.
concerned.
You go on YouTube Music and you really can't find nothing, or from what I Google Play or whatever you listen to music on. I think the newest Snoop album is on there.
Of course.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of.
So I wonder what the end game is in that.
Yeah, really. I mean, it feels
Is it
like
on
you're going to
Amazon?
get
Let's
a
see.
lot less
might-
saturation of your product
right.
if you're not using these big guys. You got it. Did this just become a music podcast? We're all talking about.
We do that all the time. We get on one topic and
Yeah, just go with the flow, man.
fuck it.
I mean, I understand you want to make it feel exclusive and stuff, but not everybody's going to go to Death Row to
Right.
get their music.
So it looks like on Amazon Music, you can get this. So it's somebody that it's DZ Hindo,
Yeah, so it's not the original, so it's like
No.
like a remix style.
and it's
to it,
only
right?
like 20 seconds long. But the album cover for this particular song, it's DZ Hindo 20, The Chronic 20, and it looks like the original kind of
Yeah, See, you can't.
Well, you can tell it's different though.
Yeah, but you can't find the original stuff anymore.
What the hell?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That was on Amazon Music.
Yeah, you go on YouTube Music and you look up, like, try to look up the old Snoop Dogg albums, and you only get the new albums now. So it's like the stuff that came out last year or the year before.
Mm-hmm. So just as more modern,
Yeah,
and
you
current.
can't. You try to listen to Doggy Style, it's not on there.
Wow.
disappointing.
Can't find it on Apple either.
Told you.
Dude, I am seriously.
We just disbelieved you right in front of your face. I told you. Yeah, words just came out of my mouth.
Yeah, man. I guess that was a big thing for him. That's one of the first things he wanted to do.
I'm disappointed. Like, that's frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cancel my my Apple Music subscription.
Yeah, so I'm interested in seeing, because from what he said, he wants more. See, because originally it wasn't going to the artists.
The money.
The money.
Right.
So now he wants it to go to the artists instead of
Instead of doing the deals that were originally set up.
the deals that were originally set up. Mm-hmm. So now
That's cool. I
Yeah.
can get behind that.
Well, yeah, but
But I also want to listen to music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only to a point. I'm only behind it until it inconveniences me, and then I'm like, I don't give a shit.
There's some 50-year-old dudes sitting around with the original Chronic CD going,
Right.
I kept this motherfucker for a reason.
Right.
Everybody told me to get rid of it.
No, but yeah, man, he's looking out for a lot of the artists, man. So he's like trying to get money in their pockets instead of going to Suge, I guess. Suge Knight.
Suge Knight.
Suge.
Is he still alive?
He's in prison.
Suge.
Pretty sure he's in prison.
Yeah, but he had all the rights to all that crap. So
Yeah.
no, but yeah, man, old Suge, man, he had monster deals with all that crap. So the old stuff. So what are we cracking?
Do
next,
you want me to
brother?
pull something?
There's a little bit of beer left in here. I'm going to drink that.
Ooh, glass.
I got another Pilsner.
Pilsner's always good, man.
This is the Pinkus. Have you guys had this one? I've had it before.
No, sir.
It says on there the world's first organic brewery. Yeah, thanks. We're gonna need that. Oh yeah, it opens bottles too.
Don't
This is from Germany.
Germany. Do they know stuff about Pilsners?
It's imported. Yeah, I think they do. Bright golden color and a light body. Your Pils, which is, what's the year stand for? It's like your choir or something like that, or your.
Say it again?
I don't know. No,
Not
I'm not
too
even gonna
sure
say
on
it
that
because I'm not sure.
We're going to have to Google it.
Yeah, don't show this to one of my friends on Instagram. She will actually ask you where you bought it at.
Actually, somebody made it and sent it to me.
Really?
Somebody that was, he's like a woodworker or whatever. You know, like a
She'll carry this.
Wood.
She'll carry this everywhere, and she's like bottle opener on hand at all times.
and whatever.
Yeah,
And whatever else you need it to be.
where she keeps it as, that's the question.
Yeah, and you said she'll keep it on hand all times. You didn't say in her purse,
Right.
It's in your pocket.
prison wallet.
Prison wallet.
It's not as cold as it should be. My ice chest does not keep itself cold, I don't think.
Can I move some stuff over here?
No, it's all right. These are cans.
Cans will be all right.
It's very, very,
That's all right.
very, very traditional smell.
Yeah.
Pills. Yeah, you could tell that's made overseas.
Product of Germany. What was the word you were trying to say?
The Europe pills.
It's a Europils, and I think it's like
That was convincing.
Sounds about right.
Man, I don't remember.
You speak German better than I do.
We'll just go with that.
I don't think it's German. I think it's like there's a
Combination of words.
I'm just talking out of my ass right now, so I'm not even going to say I know what it is. But there's something. There's a reason why it has that UR in front of it.
Oh. I've never noticed that anywhere. Your pills. Now you're going to Google it, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's gonna have to now.
because I'm kind of wondering.
We actually need that definition.
So, color-wise, I mean, it kind of has a little bit of a haze to it.
It's got a little bit of a haze for a pilsner.
Whoa, man, the
World's-
nose.
Yeah,
The nose
exactly.
is.
It's very, very traditional pills. World's first organic brewery.
Okay, your translates roughly from German to original.
Huh.
So
It's original pills.
it's not any longer than just the year, like I was for some reason thinking. You know why? I think there's another beer that another Pilsner that starts with a UR. I assume it has some kind of the same connotation as this one, but this is just the original, I guess. So original Pilsner for these guys. Pinkus.
Pinkus.
So the nose on it, to me, is fairly bold.
It smells kind of spicy to me. Not spicy, but like Saisoni. Like it's like there's
Something in
kind
the
of
yeast that's really
farmy,
coming out of
like
it.
Yeah.
A little wild.
Not yet.
farmhouse ale kind of thing. Weird.
But the mouthfeel, but the
Crazy
but
foreigner.
The taste isn't.
No.
And maybe it's because we just had a freaking West Coast
Yeah,
IPA.
you go from a Westie to a pills, so it's like
It tastes like a straight up Pilsner to me. Like a
it's very clean.
traditional.
Cleaner than I expected.
Yeah, it doesn't look that clean.
Yeah, and it's super light. I mean, there's no tint to it whatsoever.
Yeah, so
Steve was saying.
the clean is. I mean, the cleanliness and the taste, man. It's actually amazing.
Maybe due to the yeast left behind, Josh is saying.
Oh yeah, maybe. You know, sometimes you can see some shit at the bottom of the bottle.
A little bit of sediment,
Not really. I mean, there's a little.
dude. It's fucking great pilsners.
Yeah.
Excuse my language.
No,
but
you're- 5.2%.
I think
You
these
can-
like Europeans really know how to make Pilsners.
What was the price? You remember?
$5 maybe. I mean, probably because it's imported, it may be a little bit more expensive.
But they're always fairly cheap, right?
Right.
And even like wine Stefaner and stuff, those are fairly cheap and always. I love a wine Stefaner Hef.
Oh yeah, or they're
I love it.
they make a Marzen too. I think that's really good.
I don't think I've had that.
It's like you'd have it Oktoberfest time.
Right.
Nice.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
The taste on it's actually really good.
Yeah,
You'd had it before,
cap,
no?
too. I've had it before. I don't remember having it, but I have had it before. So I can't say how I liked it.
Is that their logo? It's different
That's
than this.
It is a little different.
Oh, this is just text. Yeah, it's good.
Beers like this surprise me. Like whenever you smell them and they taste completely opposite of what you get on the nose, it just throws you for a loop, man.
It's cool though. That's a fun little I don't know experience where you get one completely different
Yeah.
sense and then another.
It's kind of like a mind fuck.
Yeah, no,
Your-
it really
Your
does.
nose has you going way over here, and all
That's
of
a
a
good
sudden
beer. That's Firestone, right?
Well done, well done, sir.
No, yeah, man, those mind fucks when it comes to the taste is actually really good.
Yeah.
Pie Cruiser said Czech Pilsners are fantastic. Well, yeah, I really
Yeah.
enjoy those. They're a little more bold, right? I mean, in
Yeah.
flavor. Czech Pilsners is got a little more of a punch to it to me.
Yeah, you get that hot flavor like right off the bat.
Yeah, this is very very enjoyable.
So shout out to Imbibe here. I went to Imbibe today for the first time in a long time, and man, that place is they still do a great job. I
have some
really
great
like
beers.
that bar, or whatever you want to call it, bottle shop bar.
Yeah, they got some great beers there, man. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, for not being a place that really like advertises or like tries to show off what they've got.
Right.
They usually try to keep shit on the shelf.
They've got all the alcohols. They've got a real good wine selection. They've got like whiskeys. I was reading their sign, and they're like, "We've got this whiskey, and we've got that." I don't know much about whiskeys, but
Do they?
they're very big on their liquors. And
I've heard they try to step their whiskey game up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went there one time. It's been, I think, probably pre-pandemic, so it's a few years ago. And we were just drinking beer. You know, they usually have a few different beers on tap and stuff. Maybe we were even drinking mixed drinks at the bar. And as we were leaving, I can't remember who was helping us. It was after Kevin Hiles left, but whoever else was there, they were like, "You guys like gin?" And we're like, "I like a gin and tonic. I could down some gin, but I don't know gin. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna go
to
for
drink
like
it straight.
Tanqueray or to drink it straight or even understand what I'm drinking.
Like juice.
Right. I mean,
Yeah, I'm Tanqueray and Chronic most of the time, and then
Right.
so I didn't really, I didn't have anything to go on, like to say, I like gin and tonic.
Yeah.
But it's no education there,
Right.
no experience. And then pulled out this bottle of, was it like 46 Monkeys or something like that, gin?
Really.
Amazing. It was really expensive. I want to say it was like $75 for the bottle.
For the bottle.
Or something like that. I don't remember what it was. Even with a little buzz, I still thought it was expensive. So it must have been pretty expensive. But it was, and he just gave us a little sample of it just to try it, and it was really enjoyable. You know what I mean? Like,
Nice.
do you do that on ice? Like if you drink it straight, is it like with a
that's a great question for the chat.
Yeah,
Chat?
no.
Speak up.
Anybody?
I don't know.
any gin drinkers
not
out
really
there?
Not really a gin drinker.
Me
myself.
neither.
We've talked a few times about doing a whiskey podcast. My brother,
That could get nasty quick.
it's going to have to be very structured.
It's gonna be short and straight.
Because we won't be doing any shots. We won't be doing that shit. But my brother and a couple of other buddies
Come
really
on.
got into
Come on,
bourbons.
Sean.
No, I like Scotch. That's my whiskey of choice. I'm a Scotch guy.
Okay.
But they got into like the bourbons, like the fucking. And to me, bourbon, like Jack Daniels is bourbon, right? To me, that tastes dirty.
Woodford and all that stuff. And
Woodford Reserve is good, and all those kind of real good bourbons. And I've kind of learned to like them. You know what I mean? But I would still go to a Scotch before I would go to, because I drink neat. I don't put anything in it. I don't.
See, I
mix
like
it.
old fashions. That's
yeah.
if I'm doing a mixed drink. That's
old-fashioned's
usually
the way to go.
We did a 20s party right around Christmas for kind of the family and some of the family friends over at my brother's house this last winter, and so it was like you have to dress up in the 20s kind of style, and we had 20s music playing, and,
Right.
and they decorated the house kind of 20s style, and we got like 3 different mixed drinks that were kind of from that era, and of course Old Fashioned was one of them, and you know those those glass bars for the backyard, that's
Right.
where we had it all set up, and I just happened to stand in the bartender spot, so I was mixing these drinks for
so you're
everybody.
tending. Yeah.
I'm tending, and I drank Old Fashions all night, and
You want for me?
I do
Yeah,
not remember.
exactly.
I do not. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
And you know how it
good.
goes. The more you pour, the stronger they get.
Yeah.
And, I do not remember going home. I kind of remember throwing up. It was one of those nights. We had a
terrible.
blast. The party was fun. Everybody had a good time, and it was because it was like coming out of the pandemic shit, and everybody was just ready to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We actually had planned the party a year before. And,
Oh, wow.
and everything, all that was when the numbers were going
Yeah.
up, and I was just like, I just can't. Everybody was kind of like, we just probably shouldn't do it, like just from like a responsibility.
The optics of it.
Yeah. And the next winter, we're like, fuck it, we're doing it, and we had a blast. But oh man, I was in bad shape.
How do you feel the next day?
It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I mean, it was not a.
That's how you know it was a good night.
It was fun. I hadn't thrown up drinking in a long
I
time.
hate that. It's the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've thrown up. That's
Really?
Yeah, no.
That's good.
I'm a habitual thrower upper from back in the day. Like that was just my thing. I would just get drunk and throw up.
Bulimic?
So,
Let's start like this, and then
yeah.
I just do it like
Yeah.
this.
I was like a irresponsible
No comment.
drinker. No comment. And my svelte body shows that off.
Right.
Svelte.
But I would just drink, mix stupid shit, and just bad drinking.
Right, no,
And I'd
yeah.
always pay for it.
Yeah.
One time we were camping. We have trailers and stuff, and we were camping with my brother again. And we had the kids, and the kids were little, and we were up at Quail Valley, which is kind of like where California Hot Springs is.
Yeah.
Kind of, there's an RV park up there. And we get there on a Friday night, and we start drinking freaking Maker's Mark.
Way to start it off.
How'd you finish it?
Throwing up.
Yeah.
The trailer we had at that time, it was a toy hauler.
Yeah.
And the bed was like, if you think of the trailers this way, right? And the bedroom for the master bedroom, it was like a little tiny trailer, but went this way, right? And there was only one way in. And my wife always slept closest to the edge. Like she'd go get the kids or whatever if they woke up or whatever,
Right.
So that means I had to sleep on the other side. So the girls went to sleep already, and Jeff and I are still out by the fire drinking and
You had to
talking
crawl
shit.
over? Is that what you just
And
said?
so this is one of those moments where you go, my wife's pretty cool, right?
Right.
And so I come in thinking I'm smooth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I come in the trailer, and then I climb up, and I have to like throw my leg over her body to get to the other side of her, right? And I think I'm quiet as fuck, right? And I think she's asleep, and she's never gonna notice.
Right.
And as I'm straddled over her, and it's a fall. If I fall that way, it's a fucking fall. And I'm doing one of these numbers, right? And then, she's laying on her back, right? And so she's basically looking, but it's dark. I don't know. And I just hear her go. And then I just fell over and I'm like, fuck it, I'm out. So then I lay there for 5 minutes or whatever, and the room starts spinning, and then I got to get up, and I just made it to the door of the trailer, just, and then the whole next day hung over the trailer. My brother's sorry ass is coming into the trailer to tell me how I'm a terrible dad because he's out playing with my kids while I'm in the trailer hungover.
Oh man, that sucks.
It was rough.
So what did Pi say? I didn't bring my glasses.
Steve,
bro, so.
it's gonna be a fireworks show in your mouth, and that goes straight up to your temples for sure. What? That must be an inside joke.
Old dirty Pi, man. That guy's.
Then Steve said, "Well, damn, you and Louie and Lucy need to open up a spot here in Bakersfield."
Yeah, no, they do.
That's cool.
That'd be great. But yeah, man, it's funny how our camping days now are like, basically it's like fucking drunk fest for us now.
Oh yeah.
Like every time we go camping, it's like, this is where camping really is. But camping's always the best though, man. I love it. Getting drunk in the middle of the fucking woods. It's always
No responsibility.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm a little too prissy, to be honest. I mean, if there's not a shower and like a
flushing
it's
toilet.
got to be like a pillow top mattress, king bed.
Gosh.
Yeah, I'm a
Prissy.
little-
Camping
I'm
with-
full on prissy.
Camping with Dempsey and them, man, the homies, it's a different experience. No, yeah, I think the last time I went there, I was a little bit drunk and there was a fucking bear.
A bear?
Yeah.
Where were you
it
guys
was,
at?
God damn it, Dempsey. What was the name of the campsite? I can't remember, but yeah. Little bear came around the campsite.
While you guys are up?
That'd be a little scary.
Yeah.
So you guys got to see it, and
No, we didn't really. He was out there, but then we figured it was a bear, and then next thing you know, like, oh yeah, there was a bear last night. Like, all right, cool.
all right, cool. So this is my mystery beer.
As long as
Ooh,
we didn't get ate.
Mr. Beer. All right.
As long as we didn't get 8, yeah.
Yeah, so it was a pretty good experience, man.
Ooh, that's dark.
Yeah.
No, I'll pour if you want to finish yours.
Go ahead. No, man,
That's a little scary.
Balch Park, I believe that's the name of it.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, Balch Park. Camped there before? Windy ass
man.
road up there.
Yes, super windy. Yeah, coming down that fucker. After,
Showing its age.
after a couple of days of
That's an interesting statement.
coming down that hill.
Oh, yeah, after you've been drunk for
after
freaking
you've
2 or
been
3
drunk.
days?
Yeah, that's not fun.
I don't know where Balch Park is.
It's like Tulare County or
Oh, okay.
East of Porterville?
yeah. There's 2 ways up there, but from this side
Like
it's the windy
Eagle
one,
Mountain
right?
Casino area?
Yeah, you passed right by that.
There's a little lake there, right, for fishing, and a bunch of. It's all dry camping, I think, right?
Yeah.
Like you couldn't take a trailer up there. I think you
Oh,
can.
yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can.
Man, it's been a long time since I've been up there. Probably because of the fucking windy ass road.
Oh, wow. What
Yeah.
in the world is that?
I'm not going to give any opinion on.
What is that?
Are you intrigued or are you disgusted?
No, I mean, I'm neither. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm not disgusted. That's not what I thought I was going to taste after smelling it.
Okay.
I smelled it, and I smelled cardboard. I smelled like an old, I was like, this is a Lagunitas IPA that's been in Vaughn's freezer box or whatever refrigerator for the last 6 months to a year. So that's what I smelled.
So okay, that's a fair assessment, I would say. So Pi says camping. Who could not spill a drop of beer after they fall over the fire pit? Definitely had those nights.
Don't say that in front of Steve. It's in front of Dempsey.
They tell some stories.
Yeah, that was pretty horrible.
That doesn't taste like an IPA. Does it taste like an IPA?
I haven't tasted it yet.
Oh.
I've smelled it only. I'm trying to go slow, guys, because
That's all right.
this is
No.
actually, I haven't ate nothing yet.
No, me too. I'm on board, man.
I sleep. I get off of work at 6 in the morning, so sleep all day, woke up, and here I am having breakfast.
Hopefully you're off tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm off
Okay,
tonight.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tonight.
tomorrow. It's all together.
yeah.
I was thinking because last night you were on that live stream on Instagram, and I
I was
was
actually
like,
at work.
that's what I thought. I was like, that kind of looks like he might be at work.
Yeah, I was at work. I'll tune
So
in.
he wasn't drinking beer. He was not drinking beer. He was watching other people drink beer.
Yeah, they invite me all the time, even though I'm at work. Like, jump on for a little bit. I'm like,
That's
whatever.
cool. They were. Who was all that? Who are those people?
Crazy Stout Ladies they're from Colorado. They're amazing people, man. They love stouts, but they'll drink whatever.
Yeah.
Met them once in person in Las Vegas last year for a bottle share.
Oh, cool.
We've been friends ever since. So
Yeah, they seem to be. I mean, I just jumped on there for a minute, to talk some shit, and goof around, and they
Yeah,
seemed
no.
like they were having a blast.
no, there's some
It's
great
cool,
there's
you
some
know?
great shit talkers, bro. Those ladies are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
I think some of them. I think Crazy Stout Ladies and I were already friends on Instagram. I think. But then there was some other names that followed me today that I figured were associated with that conversation last night.
okay.
It's crazy
That's
how-
definitely an old pale ale.
Is that what you're thinking? Pale ale?
It's a pale ale. I'm thinking pale ale.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Age is probably a relevant statement.
Is it?
Yeah. The taste just throws me off.
And I
Big time.
didn't grab it because of that reason. I kind of actually now when you said old, and you said old, and I was like, how old is that? It might be a little old because I had 2 6-packs of this from 2 different times. Like I bought another one before I
okay.
finished the first one, kind of a thing.
It still tastes. I mean, it doesn't. You could tell it's older, but it's not. It doesn't have a bad taste.
Like
to
it hasn't
yet.
affected it that
Yeah,
yet.
it hasn't
much yet.
affected it yet. But you could tell it's a little bit older.
Do you enjoy it?
I like it.
Like, do you think if it was fresher, you would enjoy it?
No, yeah.
I'm having a hard time with it. Like I'm trying to figure it out because I'm not getting pale ale. I don't know why.
I'm getting a little bit of medicine-y out of it.
Did you finish the can?
Yes, I did.
Because hold your glass up. Look how cloudy it is.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Give that to the camera a little bit.
That sucker is cloudy, and then here's the
The
I guess
beginning.
the beginning of it. You can see how clear that is. Maybe you can see how clear that is.
So you probably got the end of the.
Yeah, I probably got the end of it. A little bit
How
of
long do I have
is-
to hold it there till it tells me that it's there?
It's there.
Oh, it's there. That's
Yeah,
just
that's a delay.
in the
Delay, buddy.
Or that's the future? No, that's the
Future.
past.
That's
This is
back to the future.
Yeah.
Front to the past.
There it is. Wow, it's blowing my mind.
How many beers have you had, Troy?
Troy was drunk when he got here.
You've seen them.
Same as you. Same as
I'm
you.
telling you, they affect me.
Right.
Out of practice.
I can see why you stopped doing your thing.
Exactly.
He had a blog and he had to write about 10 beers, but he only get through one of them. He fucked
Oh,
up.
fucking. Shit. I'm done.
You know what? I was gonna say that it's so like you're talking about meeting people and going to bottle shares and
Yeah.
wherever, and that's the cool thing about this community, I think, or not. You know, the craft beer community in general. Probably lots of other communities. I mean, whatever it is, but it just you meet a lot of good people. And I was thinking that when I went down to Imbibe, you know, seeing the people there that I knew from back in the day that I hadn't seen for
Right.
probably 2 or 3 years because I haven't been to Imbibe in a long time. It's really cool to think about those friendships you wouldn't have really if
Right.
without
It is
this common.
It's quite a phenomenon, I guess.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly, man. Especially during the shutdown. Like, I think I met more people on Instagram through the shutdown than I probably ever would have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then once it opened up and we started having bottle shares and shit like that again, and meeting people like Crazy Style Ladies from all the way from Colorado and Vegas, and you know, I think the first person I ever really met was Pie Cruiser. I was going to a can release for Edgar, and I think it was a Four Horsemen can release, and I was walking into a 7-Eleven right down the street from Aero Lodge, and I was like, "Hey, you Pie Cruiser from Instagram?" He was like, "Yeah, man. Are you Taps and Pints?" I was like, "Yeah." Dude,
That's
and,
cool.
dude, we've been friends ever since, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, in the 7-Eleven, like you had no idea of it.
Yeah, that's a funny story.
Yeah, and then we know we've been fucking friends ever since, and it's like Instagram has actually opened up a lot of friendships.
Yeah.
Right,
I think about, I mean, the kind of like that podcast chat where the thread we're in on Instagram. I mean, all those.
No, I silenced that one. I'm not really in it.
Yeah, we used to.
I'm in it. I'm still in it. I just silenced it because I was sick and tired of.
I know, just like I'm tired of, but
mostly Kenny and Joey. But
yeah, but those friendships
kidding.
are developing there are.
Yeah.
I mean, all started because of beer.
Right.
I mean, you know what I mean, and those people I talk to more than a lot of people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's a trip. Instagram, obviously, the technology kind of helps it and facilitates it.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's all, generally out in beers where it kind of started. It's cool.
Right.
Well, I'm glad our chats actually picked up a little bit lately. And like at first, for a while, it was kind of dead. I was I'm like, why did I even start this group? And then,
Oh, you started that group?
yeah.
Okay.
So then after a while, it's like it's been picking up. Like the chat inside of it has been picking up a lot more.
Yeah, it seems like it does a little bit of this. And then it dies off, and then yesterday was off the rails.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too much for some of the guys. I think somebody left yesterday, right?
Did they?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I was telling Troy before you came over, I said, there's me, Kenny, Martine, Josh, all in there from our group, like from the podcast crew,
Right.
and it's all this shit talking and we're pretty much quiet most of the time. And yesterday it just kind of went off the rails, and Kenny started dropping in his jokes from the other side of the fence, right? Because it's like two different
Right.
worlds.
Yeah.
We all know Kenny. We saw him kind of ramp up. These people don't know Kenny,
You
right?
don't- yeah.
He starts talking about Uncle Jimmy shit, and I always started making jokes about there went everybody. They all just left. it's all
Great. It
fun.
was great, man. I love it. It is it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
I think is Becca the only female in the group?
Yeah,
And-
I think the first one's left. No, I think there's still one more.
Is there? Because she's the most active one, probably, right?
Yeah.
And nobody was saying anything, but nobody was even reading. You can see who read it,
No,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And nobody was really reading shit. So I was making jokes that everybody left, but they hadn't even read shit.
Right.
And then you could follow Taps catching up because it was a long thread of shit talking, right? And I would get these notifications like this, like that. You know what I mean? But you could see him following. He went all the way back to the beginning.
reading each.
And he's like, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, all the way down.
Yeah, I seen the last couple comments, and I was like, I have to see where this shit started from.
Yeah. I need the full story.
I need the background to this.
That's why Troy silenced the other one, because he couldn't read that much shit.
I couldn't keep up with
Yeah.
it. I mean, it was just ding, 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 and I was like, I gotta quiet this thing.
Yeah, I turn notifications off. I don't have any.
I go in every once in a while and look at it.
Just catch up.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's too much. Yeah. I mean, it ranges from everywhere from freaking cars to trucks and guns
Right.
to beer to politics to, I mean, a bunch of shit we will not talk on here. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's all, and then just the random.
Just a GIF. Just think.
Lots of gifts. Lots of gifts.
Right.
Lots of inappropriate shit.
Yeah.
And it's all over the place. It
Yeah.
can be a shit show, and then it'll get quiet.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden somebody will take off or something.
Yeah, when I seen Beck comment, I was like, oh shit, here we go.
What did she say? She said something funny, just like she replied to something. Maybe it was something I said, and she was just like, oh no.
There was the broccoli
Oh,
comment.
And then anal broccoli or broccoli anal or something like that. And you were like, just no, just like,
Immediately no.
yeah, immediately just don't even go, just don't even try to catch up, don't try to understand it.
Because that's her saying. Like whenever
Immediately
like
no.
you would ask her something, and she'd be like, immediately no. And I'm like,
Oh,
all right.
because we were joking with her about getting White Claws at the tap house at Off
Right.
the Rails,
Oh,
and she's
nice.
like immediately
Yeah,
no, it's
yeah.
not gonna happen.
No.
No.
It's not gonna happen. No White Claw.
I'm not going White Claw.
You want to unwrap that sucker?
Truly's? Yeah, let's see what it is.
No, but that's her saying. Like whenever
Yeah,
something's
immediately no.
either disturbing or
Good
or
Lord.
something that she doesn't like, that's her shit.
Like Nelson
Immediately.
Hops? Is that her hop? Nelson?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh,
It's
God.
Immediately no to Nelson Hops. Oh, BJ's, really?
I've had this one before too.
Is it dated?
Yeah, let's see.
Their Hopstorm IPA.
Yeah, it is dated, but it's off to the side. You can't see it.
It's the last one of that 6-pack. Because I have another
Batch.
6-pack that's fresher.
Like it
I
didn't
hope.
even taste like an IPA or a pale ale at all to me.
Yeah, I definitely got pale ale, but I didn't. IPAs are usually a little bit different. That's an 8. What is that? A 6.5. Not too bad. BJ's is actually
Their beer's all right.
their beers are all right.
I also have a dark amber or something that I have in the fridge. I almost grabbed that instead.
From them?
Yeah. But
Did you get it delivered or
Yeah,
did
they,
you?
they fucking yeah. Because
Yeah, no, I've gotten it delivered before. Yeah,
Right.
So I just bring a six pack for it's cheap. And no, there's a one that I've been trying to get and it's been out of stock. I can't remember which one it is, and they call me like the Uber or the DoorDash driver. The DoorDash driver will call and say, "Hey, they're out of that one. What do you want?" I was just give me the other IPA.
Yeah.
That's
Right,
what it
right.
is.
all right. Well, let's
Yeah.
do mine.
BJ's is actually pretty surprising, man, when it comes
Yeah.
to their beers.
And the food's good still too.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
It's
it's
not bad
chainy
for a chain.
right? I mean, it's a chain, but their
Right.
food's good, and they're. Do you ever order from them?
Yeah.
The menu, it's like the full freaking menu on the.
They've actually downsized a lot
Yeah?
of their menu.
It's amazing.
Yeah, their menu is at least it used to be huge.
It used to be massive.
Yeah, and they hand you a book basically, right, when you sit
Yeah.
down when you go there.
Yeah, they downsized their menu a lot, and I actually was kind of disappointed last time I went there. I was like,
Really?
Do you have a go-to?
dude, their open faced chili burger was the best.
I don't think I ever had that. They do make good burgers.
Yeah.
I like their Mediterranean tacos.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's gonna.
I guess it's getting close to dinner time. The Jeremiah Red is my go-to there. So Josh is still watching. He's talking about the Jeremiah Red from
Jeremiah Red's pretty good.
BJ's. He's on the Twitch.
I'm gonna say it's not coming up. I think I'm on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't
This
have,
is
I don't have anything open, so
I reckon kill that fucking gnat.
Kill that fucking.
It's gonna screw up the stream. I recognize this nose a little bit. He's gonna get in your beer.
is he?
Oh, man.
God damn it.
Little bastard. Whole stream of trying to kill a gnat.
That's right.
I'm gonna break.
That's definitely a gose.
I think I got him.
I think you got him.
Oh, he's suffering. Stand by. Let me put out of his misery real quick. Now
Where's
he's-
Peter at? I'm gonna
We're gonna get canceled.
get canceled right now.
Yeah, this it's
Mine's
definitely
cloudier
got-
because it's the end, I think. Oh yeah, you smell it. So you probably all know what it.
It's a gose, right? It's got to be.
Yeah, it's getting me that right here. I kind of like.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Did you not know what this was?
No, I saw it and I was
Okay.
like, I gotta try this. I wanted to try it, and then I was also, this would be perfect for the
Mystery.
mystery beer.
Oh yeah, that's salty.
Yeah,
And
it has
it's
the
super
salt.
salty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good.
What flavor do you guys get out of it?
Salt. Morton. There's a brewed of Morton hops.
That's exactly
They're
it.
little tiny hops.
Yeah.
They're white.
It's a collaboration, Morton and this beer company here.
It is very salty. That's fucking funny.
If this doesn't have that little girl with the fucking umbrella on it, as
That
can
should be
art,
the logo.
as can art, I would be disappointed.
This is super salty.
Wow.
You'll see why. I mean,
At least it'll help you hydrate a little bit. Keeps on the-
Like a
keeps
salt
on the-
lick.
Yeah.
Like a fucking cow.
this is not
There's
the type of
something else
beer I
there.
would normally get. There is something else.
There's something
there.
else with the salt, but it's common.
Guava.
You think guava? I don't know. If,
I'm getting a
You're
little
thinking
bit
of fruit?
I'm getting a little bit of a guava taste to it.
I get pickle juice.
Really? That might be.
That's a good call.
It might be pickle juice. I don't know why.
I have a pickle juice beer in the fridge in the garage.
I don't know why
Should
I'm
I get
getting. I don't know why I'm getting guava.
What is it?
But you,
I don't know. Go ahead.
Now
Go
that
ahead.
you say pickle juice, it's fucking. I could see that.
Unwrap that sucker.
You want to unwrap?
Yeah,
Let's just do it.
It's actually
it's got to be. It's a pickle beer.
I'm kind of enjoying it.
I get a little bit of a guava flavor to it. For some reason.
Full on spicy pickle monster.
Spicy.
Wow.
Spicy.
I don't know why I'm getting guava flavor to it. Maybe they added guava to balance it out a little bit.
Orange, lemon, and lime.
The green
it
screen.
says.
Huh.
Green screen's washing it out. Look,
Is it?
It's hollow.
Because all the green pickles.
Is it coming up at all?
It's the green. It erases the green. Is the way the.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see.
Got to roll them brews because Troy's top end is always lighter than Taps and Sean's.
Yeah,
Show the glasses there.
we should roll the next couple of beers. That way, it's
I think I've got a couple hazies too. So
that way we could not have like that
Hazy
haze
there
at
and
the
clear
back.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Oh,
I
I
didn't
gotcha.
get.
I gotcha. Yeah,
Miss that can please.
I get it.
So
No.
it said.
I don't know why I got guava at first a little bit.
Yeah, I was wondering that. That's interesting that you tasted that.
It says spicy pickle monster, and I didn't get spice at first, but now that it's kind of warmed up maybe a little bit, and I get a little spice in my throat.
Well, the salt. I think the salt
The salt kind of kills
flavor
everything, yeah.
is like extremely overwhelming.
So it says it's a sour ale with spicy dill pickles, orange, lemon, and lime.
I mean, I could drink much more than what I got in my glass right now.
Yeah, I don't think this is not one. You're not going to drink a 6-pack of this for sure.
No, definitely.
So when we were in Oklahoma, see my son graduate, we went to Tulsa and went to, damn it, I can't remember the name of the. It's not really. It's more of a homebrew store that I bought stuff from for like parts for homebrew setup. They have a big ass homebrew store, and they have a little tap house that they make beer there.
Right.
And they make a pickle beer, and I bought 2, but this is like from December, so it's been sitting in my fridge for a while, and I've been like afraid to drink it.
Yeah.
Might be the time to check it.
Should I grab it?
I'd be even more afraid to drink it now.
Let's try it.
But I would. That's definitely. I'm down to try it.
All right, you guys hold it down. I'm gonna grab it.
Dude,
So on that one, were you dark? Looks like yours is a little bit cloudier than mine is.
yeah, it's like so that's what we'll roll the next beers, and
Yeah.
that way we get it distributed.
Make
a
sure-
little bit.
right.
Yeah, and distribute everything inside of it. Yeah, but yeah,
Pickle tickling the throat.
definitely
It is a tickle for sure.
Maybe it's like a sweet pickle kind
It
of
just-
because I get a little bit of
Yeah.
sweetness to it.
Oh, okay, I get the sweet too.
Right, so I get a little bit of sweetness to it, but then I still definitely get the saltiness.
The
from
salt
it.
is just nasty.
Yeah.
I get it.
Very
It's
strong,
hardcore.
very strong.
But I would definitely,
I wouldn't pour it out.
where is that from?
I'll tell you right now. It is from.
Them shipping it in a package like that. Is
No, they shipped. They did
genius.
this for me, and I picked this up. I was there,
Oh, really?
and they put this in it because they knew I was traveling with it.
Oh,
That's
wow.
genius.
Pretty cool, right?
That's genius.
And it's sealed. It's not like a.
Yeah, no, because in case if it fucking explodes on you, it's fucking not going nowhere.
Yeah. As soon as I told them I was flying, they were like, "Oh yeah, we got you." Super cool place. Like I said, it's a home brew store, high gravity brewing company, Tulsa, Oklahoma. It'll probably wash out too. That's,
Well,
not
that's
all
cool.
St. Pickles.
No, so before he opened up that packaging, guys, like for a lot of us, we ship beers to each other, do a lot of beer trades. That beer was actually wrapped in plastic, and it's like
Steve's talking shit. He said the old pickle tickle.
Yeah, we saw
Careful with
that.
that juice squirt. Oh, you guys already saw that.
fucking,
Not the juice squirt. No, that's not.
I'll
That's
give-
a.
So this is also goes
I'll give
with
him- I'll give him
pickles
that fucking
added.
Pickle juice. Dude, hey, this beer right here actually probably go good with fucking Jameson.
That's a thing, right?
Yeah,
Pickle
yeah,
juice with
picklebacks. A pickleback with beer. So
Oh, it's taking me a little bit to finish this one here.
what was the ABV on it?
Where is it? It's over there.
Oh, I had it. I could have
Yeah, you
answered the
get-
question myself.
you'll get super fucked up drinking this shit with Jameson. Dude, I'm fucking blind right now. It looks like a 4.3 or is it lighter than that? 5.3.
And this one is 4.25. Very specific.
What's added? Oh, with pickles.
With
Does it
pickles.
say pickles added? So it's a gosa or gose or however you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit with some Jameson. That'll be a hell of a pickle bag because
So it's like- it's like a little flat.
usually the pickle juice is actually calms everything down, but that'll be dangerous.
So this one looks like it went a little flat on us.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Is this pickle forward?
Yeah, this is not a pickle back. It's a pickle forward.
Oh wow!
Oh, God.
See, I got sweet pickle from the first one.
Okay.
Right?
You think that's where that guava came from?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's why I got a little bit of a guava taste to it, kind of. That is definitely not sweet pickle.
Wow.
It says it's 4.25%.
Wow.
It's fucking probably kosher as fuck. Huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is like, you're going to feel like you're in a fucking pickle commercial.
Oh, that smells
Like
that
pickle
smells
juice.
like a pickle.
You're holding the jar. You're standing outside the fridge, holding the jar of pickles, and you just took the top off, and you're like this.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're
Those-
just drinking pickle juice right now.
That's the
Maybe that's what
cheap-
they did.
That's the cheap knockoff brand pickles.
This is the-
that's fucking
This is the Sam's Club or whatever.
Yeah.
The, what's
Not
that?
even
It's a
Sam's
Kirkland.
Club, bro.
This is the Kirkland pickle.
Yeah, the Kirkland pickles.
that's not even that, bro. You go to a grocery outlet. And
There you go.
Grocery outlet.
And the label's
grab,
peeling off.
yeah,
It's called
exactly,
pickle
bro.
pickle.
That is, it's like drinking straight pickle juice right out of the jar, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
I get no beer or like.
No, that's.
Maybe that's because it's partly flattened out, right?
I don't even think if it was
It's just
fresh.
you
no.
probably would have got it in your nose more, right?
Whoa. Wow.
I'm probably getting comments on there. No, you love all pickles. No. Some pickles are not good.
I don't know if I can finish it.
I think this is the most pickle forward beers I've ever had in my life.
No, that's definitely fucking pickle all fucking.
We're gonna do something, a new segment on the show.
Pickle beers?
Oh, Jameson? Are you bringing up the Jameson? God, jeez.
We're doing
Oh,
a pour glass if you can't handle it.
so if you
Oh,
can't,
that's probably a good
We've
idea.
never done that before. We've usually just powered through, but we've never had pickle beers in this show before either.
I was like, bring out the Jamesons, go. This will be definitely a pickleback fucking beer.
Man, it's
It'll be a hell of a chaser. No, this is like, I don't know.
Good Lord.
Do you hate it?
I don't hate it, to be honest.
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it either.
I don't hate it. But
I couldn't drink a lot of it.
a can will probably be a lot. You know what I mean?
No, doing it like we're doing it with it, splitting it.
Yeah.
What would you pair this with food wise?
Fucking burger.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dripping down your arm with
Yeah.
juice burger.
That would be really good.
Dude,
He called that right off the bat. He didn't even finish with the question.
Yeah.
He said, a burger, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
You give me
smart.
a
I mean,
burger
I
with
would
that
totally do that.
Did you eat that with a burger? You're good.
Would you put pickles in the burger?
Probably not.
I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to. No.
Probably not. Like, hold the pickles, please.
Yeah. Got enough right here in my drink.
Yeah.
It is it is so much like just drinking pickle juice right out of the fucking pickle jar.
No, yeah.
I want to check this one in.
Ooh. And that's been sitting in my fridge since December.
That's probably right. No, this beer's too old. I'm sorry.
I think they make it every year, is what they said.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
No, this is a. Oh, sorry about that.
It's a husband and wife that runs this place,
Mm.
and like one side of the building is this big ass homebrew store. They sell everything homebrew, and then they also have a little brew house set up, and that way they brew beer for the tap room, which is on the other
Right.
side.
Oh, it's not even on tap.
Oh, it's not. What is that High Gravity
Let me
Brewing
try that.
Company on there? Because they had a number of other beers. That was just one that we saw and we thought it was like canned already.
Right.
And we were like, we got it. They're like, you should try it. Like, you're not going to regret it.
Yeah, no. It's actually not bad, but it's not a full 16-ounce pour that you want to
100%.
drink. You
Oh
know
yeah,
what I mean?
they're on here. High Gravity. I see a couple.
I would definitely eat that with a fucking juicy ass burger covered with cheese, bro.
Probably double.
Yeah.
Burger.
Yeah,
Probably double burger.
yeah.
Now I'm getting hungry. we got to keep moving.
No, yeah.
I got to power through this motherfucker. We're not pouring. Nobody's poured yet.
What's next, huh?
What's next?
What's next? Yeah,
You gotta-
I'm
you
not
gotta-
ready to pour. Are you gonna pour?
No,
Are you gonna drink it all?
I'm going for it.
Yeah,
All right,
me too.
fine. I'll drink it too. I'm not gonna chug it though.
The next question. No, you got it allowed to go.
I ain't no bitch.
So the next question, though, this is a very specific flavor we just introduced in these glasses. Is a water rinse going to be enough?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
We're gonna get pickle for the rest of the
I'm
night.
afraid.
got
We can get. We got a selection.
You got
over
more?
there. We may have a glass or two to pick from if we want to. If you want to swap out,
We probably should.
feel free to grab what you want over there. But I'm going to try to get rid of it.
Good Lord.
That water tastes like pickles.
It does.
I think we're fucked.
Yeah, I don't think we could get it. I don't think we could get a clean rinse off that shit.
Might take a couple trips to the dishwasher.
Yeah, no, that's definitely still salty as fuck.
These are clean.
There you go, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yes, bring back
clean?
the kern. I'm not scared. That's all right. A little bit of dust don't hurt.
No.
This is one I'm gonna drink out of this one the rest of the night.
Fancy.
Nice. That's a great Stein.
Can you break it in sound?
Yeah, I gotta break it.
We'll be talking about you.
Yeah, man. I'm curious. I want to know when this next single's coming out.
We should find that. When he comes back and starts talking, I'm gonna try to find that.
Right.
I got that audio
That'll be fucking
somewhere.
great. I'm gonna need some more water after that shit. That was definitely salty as shit.
Yeah. It was pretty freaking salty. So what got you into craft beer? I mean, what was the thing, or what was the, what was your introduction? Do you remember your first craft beer? Because you're kind of from the valley, right?
Yeah, I grew up in Tulare, not too far from here. Been in
But-
Bakersfield for the last 20 years.
And how long have you been drinking craft beer, would you say?
Man, not too sure, really. I remember going my first, which I would call a craft beer back then, Stone. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
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 Dude, Stone was my intro, really.
Do you remember which one?
Arrogant Bastard.
So that was the one that had the big distribution. We got it up here.
Yeah.
Right? And I remember having it. And did you fall in love with it? Was that like a thing? Like you went,
Yeah,
holy
it
shit.
actually really, I really did. Well, because back then I was fucking on get drunk mode. So
Okay, yeah. And you would definitely get drunk on fucking Arrogant Bastard.
So yeah, I went from drinking like shitty ass beers to drinking that, and I was like, well, this shit will fuck you up quick.
Yep,
and
yep. And you enjoyed the taste too at that time?
it wasn't bad, man. Actually, the first time I had a Stone was the Double Bastard.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I was on my way to a concert.
Uh-huh.
I went to go see Wu-Tang downtown at the Fox, I believe, and stopped by this fucking, I can't remember what liquor store it was, and I seen the bottle art to
Okay.
it. I was like, man, that fucking bottle art's
Crazy,
crazy.
right?
That's probably gonna fuck you up. So let me grab.
You went right to that.
So let me grab that shit, and then
Talking about Stone Double Bastard.
Stone
Oh,
Double
yeah.
Bastard.
His introduction to craft beer.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
was. And then grabbed 2 bottles, Stone Double Bastard, on my way to the fucking concert. As soon as we parked, chugged both of them,
Shit.
and it was a fun fucking concert.
Then the rest is history.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
That is a great story. Okay, so we're going to pause the house music for a second for a special song.
Oh, yeah. You really did a good job on this one.
Thank you very
Honestly.
much.
Notes on it.
It's nice.
That's great.
Troy Jizzy.
I did call myself out. I forgot about that.
I got tattoos on my face.
This is amazing.
I mean, it's timeless.
So when's the next single coming out? I have to get
Maybe
that.
tonight.
Yeah, you never know. I don't know if I'm. Yeah, I don't know.
Are you doing what Snoop did and just exclusive? You're like removing it from all
Yeah,
platforms?
it's not gonna hit Apple. It's not gonna hit Google Play. It's gonna.
Exclusive rights to the I'm Not Kevin podcast.
It's a little repetitive. I'm
A little
saying
bit.
right now.
I had to loop it about 20 times.
Oh,
but
did you loop it? Okay.
Oh, yeah. So picture him
Yeah.
fucking hammered. He's over in the corner of the podcast.
I got tattoos on my face.
He was just
I think you
vibing.
guys were like having a conversation, and then
you just took it. He just took over the podcast. The end of it though is there was a featuring. There was a featuring. We got 15 seconds left.
It's in my own echo. Did you notice that? That was my own. That wasn't digitized or anything. That
wasn't
all
production.
me.
Tattoos on my face.
Frank's Brown Boutte. That was Kenny talking about Poncho.
Oh,
There you
fucking
go.
poncho.
Oh man,
His little brown booty.
it did sound like Punjabi a little bit.
Oh, good
Fucking pie.
contribution, Pie.
That's funny.
All right, what are we drinking?
Oh, dude.
What's next?
I could bring my mystery beer.
We're still in the mystery
Oh,
beer.
that's a good idea. Let's do that.
So this is actually a double feature mystery beer. Is that one can?
Super tall.
So this is
Interesting.
One's a macro brewery and one's a
And we don't know which is which.
Well, this is. I'll just say it. The macros right here,
Okay.
and this is going to be the small microbrewery. What they did is imitated the beer. So whatever this beer is, well, I'm not going to tell you obviously. This beer is supposed to taste just like it, but better. From what they're saying.
And you have not had either one.
Haven't. Well,
And you
I've,
know
I've, I've had this one. Before,
Okay.
Plenty of times because it's cheap and it's easy to go to. So I'm pretty sure you guys will tell what this one is off the bat.
I'm amazed by the size of the can.
So she said.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I teed that shit up.
No, but yeah. So this is
That's kind of a thing right now, though. Those are like the 19 ounce.
19 ounce cans.
And not even
That's
with
a-
macro beer. With somebody else is doing them.
Almost every brewery is doing it now.
Okay, yeah. It seems like I've seen some shit. I can't remember specific brewery. I can't think of right
So
now.
you'll see the clarity on that. It's really good.
I honestly have not seen this size can before.
No, the 19 ounce cans, man, they're everywhere now. A lot of them went from 16 ounce to 19 ounce, like a little bit in between the tall boy.
It's like a single can,
Yeah,
I've seen them in
What's
liquor
the marketing?
stores.
I mean, there's a reason behind that.
it's kind of almost a English proper pint. It's 20 ounces, right? So it's like 19.5 ounces. So they want to make it a proper pint.
Closer
I
to
guess.
that.
I'm not going to.
So you think we've had this beer before?
You've more than likely. I probably 100% guarantee you've had this beer before.
That's sweet. It's very sweet.
I've definitely had a beer similar to it.
I guarantee you, everybody's had this shit.
It's like rite of passage type beer.
Yeah, it's been around for a
is it
minute.
then?
Why have I not?
It's been around for a minute, man, and it's a solid beer.
Troy Jizzy will figure it out.
I don't think I will.
You guys, it's probably the fucking pickles in your mouth still.
You know what?
That's probably no shit right there.
Damn pickles.
Pickles fucked us up.
Yeah,
Voodoo Ranger is
I
what
like it though.
Josh is asking.
no, not.
I don't get Voodoo Ranger out of it. I think Belgian is doing those cans though, right? They're doing the
Yeah.
dollar cans. I think.
Yeah,
That's a good guess.
Yeah,
It kind of has Voodoo Ranger colors too, huh? But they're not macro. Would they be considered macro?
I would consider
Yeah.
them macro.
Definitely not micro anymore.
Yeah.
Only because I have a 19 ounce from them. So Josh is. Are you drinking it right now?
No, but yeah, everybody. I think a lot of people are going to that 19 ounce can. I think New Belgium was probably one of the first ones that did it, right?
Yeah, maybe. I want to say I've seen some Modern Times in those.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's who I was trying to think of earlier.
Yeah, but I believe New Belgium was the first one to get the 19.2 ounce cans for some reason. I think it's 19.2.
So this is kind of IPA-ish, right?
Yeah.
It has maybe a crystal malt in it.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of not my wheelhouse of beers, but it sure is familiar.
So you said Voodoo Ranger, and that made me start thinking Fat Tire. Maybe like it has that kind of taste to me,
A little bit,
but that's not it.
It's not it.
Damn.
You guys will probably you guys will see it, and once I'm not going to unveil it until we compare.
Do the other one. Yeah.
Because from what I've heard, the comparison is actually supposed to be really.
Pie Cruiser's asking Voodoo Ranger or what?
No, not Voodoo Ranger, son. Yeah, that's the chugging choice of beer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, everybody, it's cheap, man. So you don't want to drink the.
You want to chug the expensive stuff that you want to
Yeah.
actually taste.
Yeah, and that's a lot of us.
I always wondered about that, like, because I'm not a chugger. I won't chug. You can chug on this show. I'm not going to chug.
I'm not going to chug today because I'm already starting to feel it.
That's your choice. No pressure. But I always thought, man, I see everybody doing these chugs, and I'm like, I like to
bro.
enjoy the beer. I don't know how you guys do it. And then,
Dude,
but if there's a method to it,
But what's crazy about it is dude, when you chug a beer, you get a lot of flavor profile on the from. Did you get everything from it going down and then to the bottom of the glass, and then believe it or not, dude, like on the burp, dude, you get everything,
You get everything.
bro.
I would get it out of my nose. That's what I would. That's what I usually get. So I definitely smell it.
No, but I've chugged expensive beers before,
Yeah.
so it's not really that bad. But yeah, dude. But lately I've been like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna chug.
If I'm gonna chug, I'm gonna
chug some Buter
do some budget chugging.
some juice. Yeah, exactly. I've been trying to save some money.
If I'm gonna chug,
I've chugged everywhere from. I got some shit for chugging slice beers. Dude, have you had slice?
I have not.
No. Oh, so slice is a pretty big thing, like in the beer community. But got told by the slice king, kind of, you can't chug that shit. I'm like, fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
you tell me I can't chug
whatever
beer I
you
paid
want.
for.
You paid
Here
for the
you
damn
go.
thing.
I'm tagging you in the next chug reel. I got you, brother.
I can't place this.
I
Man.
cannot
don't-
place it. Hypnosis. Josh is guessing.
No, it's not Firestone.
The taste is in the burps, and when slightly warmer, you taste the
Yeah.
flavor more so. Hey, Pi, are you drinking right now?
Pie is probably drinking.
I mean, it's Friday. It's friggin'
Well,
7:15.
Pie works 6 days a week, so that guy's
No,
crazy.
doesn't matter.
Dude, but a pie could go on 2 minutes of sleep and get to work the next day.
So he's one of those guys.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys.
I
Dude,
could not do
pie
that.
is fucking nuts, bro.
I can't.
That's
do it.
my buddy. Right
Maybe when
there.
I was a kid, but
No, Pie is a fucking gangster, dude. The Pie's like, I have to be at work in 5 minutes. I'm gonna go take a nap. My God.
I'm gonna take a nap in a shower. I'll be good.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, dude,
funny.
fucking Pie is my fucking boy, man.
I chug at least a few elders when I get a 12. So Josh's a big Russian River Pliny the Elder guy, right? And he always goes up. He does like once a year trip up there and comes back with a whole few cases worth of beer. And he's saying he chugs at least a few elders.
Yeah, man.
Not the youngers though.
I doubt it.
Probably not chugging the youngers.
No, probably not. I wouldn't chug it younger just because it's just out of the respect.
It's just hard, and they're hard to come by. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what I told my buddy, man. He's like, you can't chug a slice. I'll go with it. I just got a fucking 4-pack of this shit. I don't give a fuck.
I got 3 more to enjoy.
Where are they from?
They're from up north, man, up there by Sacramento.
Oh, okay.
And they're a really, really tiny brewery. If you think Monkish is small, that shit's fucking smaller.
Really?
So why? And this guy was like
Bro, they
not
just...
happy that you chugged.
Nah, he's fucking around with
Oh,
it.
okay,
He's-
okay.
But he just loves the quality of that beer. And
Yeah.
they make great beers, man.
Huh, slice.
If you could
What's
get
that,
your
Robbie?
hands on a slice, if you
Thanks
get
for
your hands on a
jumping in,
slice,
brother.
dude, get your hands on that shit. Next time I do, I'll let
That'd be
you guys
fun.
know.
That'd be fun.
Any relation to the soda?
No,
Okay.
So Josh is still guessing breweries for this one we're drinking. He said Knee Deep.
no, not
I wouldn't call would Knee Deep. This is supposed to be a macro. I don't know if I'd call Knee Deep macro.
No, they're not. Unless they got bought by somebody and I didn't know.
Yeah, that's a good possibility.
Well, I call it macro because it's mass distributed. So,
But not. I'm just guessing on what I know cans at. Oh, he's doing it. He's doing the process elimination. He's like
With those
he
ti-
went
those
that
size of
19.2
cans,
it's
yeah.
like who sells 19.2 ounce cans? This fucking
He's doing math over there.
yeah. He's at fucking Fast Trip right now, looking at all that shit.
Yeah. So I would say not a bad beer. For me.
No, it's
Elysian.
It is Elysian.
Oh, there we go. So it's
Good
space
guess.
dust or
Space Dust.
is it?
I know I reckon. So you're right. I
Yeah.
definitely had it. I've definitely
Yeah.
had a number of them, and
I've had
they
it
are
for sure.
big. They got bought out too, right? They got bought out. I
Yeah.
think.
They got their Budweiser owned, I think.
I don't remember.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I think they are.
remember. And Josh says he's bored. That's part of the reason he's guessing too.
Yeah.
So,
So no, it is Space Dust.
Yeah.
So now we got the cat out the bag.
so that's. I do not know anything about anybody trying to recreate Space Dust. I've never
Yeah,
heard that.
so-
So that's a good story.
Yeah. So I mean, now that we know the beer, I mean, I could actually unveil both of them.
No, let's drink it. Let's drink it without
Okay.
knowing who it is. Because will we know the brewery that makes it? Will we?
Probably not.
Okay. Yeah.
Probably not. So
Josh, I'll dust you. I know, bro.
It dusts these nuts, Josh.
So
Is
Pi
this
says-
happening on Twitch or something?
Yeah,
'Cause
he's
I'm
on Twitch
looking
right here.
YouTube.
Pi says Lincoln, California is where Slice is.
Lincoln, yes, right out from Sacramento, like not too far.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever heard of Lincoln before.
Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln. Hey Blinken.
Heard of
Hey
him.
Blinken. Hey Blinken.
So the first time I've had Slice
What's that
was
from? What's that from?
I don't know, but I heard it before. What is it?
It's from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, that's right.
Hey Blinken. Hey Blinken. What? Sorry.
That's a
The
good
first
movie.
time I had Slice was from Liquid Gravity. They did a collaboration with them.
Oh, cool.
I like
So-
Liquid Gravity's good.
Yeah, so they
Big
did.
fan of them.
They do the Welcome to California collaborations every year, and that's when I first had Slice, and then ever since then I've been a fan. Yeah,
I have to find him on the IG. I might already follow him and I don't realize it.
yeah. No, but yeah, Slice makes like probably right now it's like probably the hottest brewery in
No shit.
California. I think so.
Do they do the slice, like the sliced cans of like soda? They do that theme?
No, they have not. That would be great.
Actually, it would be funny.
Dude, but they do a lot of orange juice like
Okay.
type shit, which is that's actually really good stuff, man.
I didn't even find him. So let's do the other one.
Yeah, let's do that shit.
I'm anxious.
Yeah. Do a little washout of this glass real quick, just because I really want to get a good comparison to it.
Yeah.
From what they say, it's really similar to it.
It's time for some different music.
Let's put the
We need,
freestyle.
we need a
back
hop,
on,
we
bro.
need a hop. We need a beat for
That was
Jizzy.
no, I'm not ready for that.
Then we got more drinking to do. This is right here. It's right here.
Oh, this is a good one.
Let's get it going.
No,
He's got to get the feels. He's got to get the feels.
it needs to be. It needs to be spontaneous, or it's forced.
No pressure. No pressure.
And
Come on, Troy.
you know, and I seem really white when I do it when it's forced. Otherwise, it's hard to tell. Like on that recording, obviously, it's hard to tell if I'm
From the Anglo
professional
perspective.
or if I am a stupid white guy trying to sound.
There's a lot of them that got record deals.
That's true.
There you go, Troy.
So color-wise, I would say it's different.
Color-wise, it's a little
maybe.
bit more.
It's a little more golden, right?
A little bit more golden.
Super light. Ooh, why is that leaking out? Oh, it's from the foil.
You gotta,
God damn it, Troy. How many beers have you had?
Sorry.
not enough to wrap.
This smells way better.
Does.
Yes.
From what they
The
said.
hop profile in this.
So there's a little bit of beer left in this.
I mean, it could be fresher though too.
So comparison-wise, color-wise, I poured a little bit. It's a little bit more hazy than the original.
Oh, you saved some.
Yes, well, nobody. The nice now.
This is the smaller
This
one.
is the Elysian right here.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So it's a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
The Elysian is. It's got a little bit more of a haze.
So it just means they don't have like a centrifuge or something to spin it out, probably.
I'll already tell you by one sniff and one drink, I'll drink this one 100% before the other one.
All day long. Yep.
Yeah.
I like this one a lot
it is.
The
better.
nose is amazing
fucking
on it.
Great.
Really
Smells
like it.
great.
And the flavor is, I would say the hop combo is not like my wheelhouse of hops, but it's very good. It's a very good beer.
Juicy as shit.
What is the hops?
I'm thinking there's some newer hops in there, like newer styles.
Yeah, definitely is.
It's good.
Like the ones with numbers and stuff?
No,
No,
those
not
are
like
those are more
experimental.
experimental hops.
not that new. Like the Rawaka we had in that one. I think that's not as widely used.
Yeah.
So if you think of space dust, it's got a theme to it, kind of. That's why it's similar to it. So the hops is similar to something in space, or kind of that themed. So if you, not too
Tell
many,
me what hop is in.
not too many people think about
Comet.
it.
Comet.
Not really Comet, but I'll just say it. It's a cosmic.
I was going to say that.
Okay. Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
going to say that.
Yeah, so cosmic is a little bit.
You are not. I'm gonna unwrap this fucker.
Yeah,
I'm
so
curious.
Cosmic
curious
is
the
the
brewery.
hop.
yeah.
So did they intentionally brew this to try to compare to that, or is just people are comparing them?
Well, if you look at the can
Cosmic
art,
Lust
Space
IPA.
Dust.
so if you
Oh, Alvarado.
on
okay.
Broad Street, yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
So if you look at the can art, it's very similar,
You
right?
gotta hold them in the camera.
They got the little hop guy right there. They just they went a little bit different on it.
Okay.
I would drink this one way before I would drink that
Oh
one.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not even. I mean, not even knowing that one is macro or whatever. I mean, just the flavor to me is.
So my buddy posted
There's
this.
a huge difference.
Yeah, no, definitely a huge difference. It's supposed to be very similar recipe style, but different hops.
Oh, it's different hops. Oh, okay.
Brewed almost the same way from what they say, and
Is it dated? Because I feel like that one's.
You tell me. It's
Got some
almost like
age.
it's got a date, but then also an expiration
well,
date.
Elysian's a little bit different. You know, they're more of a
26
mass-produced
November
beer.
22.
Yeah.
so they're
So they basically say use or drink by 26
by.
November.
Yeah, they're like
What's the other numbers?
I don't know. It looks like a date, but that's not right. Isn't it 060120?
Is
that
old?
can't
There's
be
no
right.
way it's that old.
That can't be.
No, I think that's a D. That's a
what she
D60120.
said.
So that's like a badge.
Yeah, she got
Alvarado
that.
Street, no
That's
question,
that
fire. Yeah,
No, Alvarado
it's-
Street.
I don't like it when they
Josh,
put
you
a
would enjoy this beer.
used by.
Yeah, no, I don't like that used by bullshit either.
Let me
But-
decide when to use it by.
Yeah. No, but Alvarado Street is on fire. This is actually a collaboration they did with Cellar Maker. And I can't remember, I think it was like Cosmic Hops as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess Cellar Maker and them, they like, hey, this is your version, we'll do our version. And yeah, they dropped some fire. It's
Good. It's a good beer. I
That's
didn't even
really
see
good.
that on the side of it. That whole you can't see it because it's green, but
Yeah.
it's a great logo too. I mean, it looks very.
Is he flipping the bird? Totally is.
He
Yeah.
definitely is. You guys can't see that, but he's fucking.
Yeah, so he's like basically
Um,
telling the Legion.
Very
Yeah.
and very.
Suck a dick.
It's very like hand drawn,
Yeah.
right? I
Yeah.
like that. Pi says need some Pink Floyd. What do you say? What song? It already fell off the chat, but he was talking about for that unveiling. You need some Pink
Dark
Floyd.
Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the
Dark
Moon.
Side of
shit.
the Moon.
Yeah, that would have been cool. We would have got us kicked off of freaking YouTube and Twitch.
How do you play music like that?
So
You have to get a
Pretzel,
license.
You'd have to get a license to play copyrighted music. Yeah, I mean you could. Depends on the platform. You can do certain things. YouTube's like they're not going to kick us off live probably, but what they'll do on the video on demand,
They'll delete it.
they'll delete it or they'll mute it. They'll mute that section of it. What about it? You want us to drink it? We'll definitely drink it. Yeah, drink it. You might. So that's another Integrin. That's a
I
dark,
saw that. That's
a dark lager.
Is this beer off limits or not?
Yeah, exactly. No, drink it up.
That's great. My buddy has a drawer that his wife marked or his girlfriend marked. Do not touch these beers.
That's awesome. Drink by date could range from 3 to 6 months. I agree, Josh. That's a really
it's so
sketchy.
cloudy. I hate with those. I mean, I'll pick them up sometimes, but usually I like to see a bottled date or canned date.
And I'm pretty disappointed in breweries, microbreweries that don't put dates on.
Yeah, the 60120 is not a date for sure.
No, I think it's a D at the beginning, anyways.
It's D6. No, it's
Some
actually
other
it's DG.
Product code or something.
Oh, is it DG?
DG. So yeah, it's November 22nd, 20.
The music thing's tough though, because they'll just mute it. You know what I mean? If you post it on,
Oh, really?
or they'll demonetize you if you have like a monetized. I don't know all the rules, but
Right.
I don't want to find them either. I don't want to.
How do they find that? Like, how? I mean, do they have?
computer algorithms and shit?
They've got like an AI that searches.
Sure.
Oh, for sure, bro. Like if you go live on Instagram,
Yeah.
and say like you have something in the background, it'll boot you
Mm-hmm.
instantly. It's weird that they're how they search the music is
Yeah.
nuts, dude. I went live one time and I had UFC in the background. I wasn't even on the screen. It was
Yeah.
just the noise.
You could
from
hear it,
UFC. They were like, nope,
Shut your ass
shut
down.
my ass down.
I got locked out of my Instagram account one time because I was streaming UFC shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a few years ago, I was like, "Fuck it, whatever. I'll just stream it so my buddies can see it." And I got kicked out of my account for 7 days or whatever, and threatened to ban me forever.
If you stream a Instagram or a UFC fight, just don't have the volume on, and it lets you.
It's a little easier.
It lets you play it the whole time.
So they can't. They're not searching the video. They're searching
Such
the
an
sound.
audio.
Yeah.
The audio is what kicks it. The triggers the search engines, I guess, for them.
So
Yeah.
Pie Cruiser brings up a thing. He says, "I'm more disappointed." So we were talking about the date
Yeah,
thing. He
I
goes,
totally agree with that.
I'm more disappointed when they don't post the hops used in the brews. That's a
Yeah.
great point.
Yeah,
Because we're always like kind of picking them apart. Like, what is that hop that I like in there? What's the one I don't like in there? And if you don't
How
know
hard
any
is it
of
just
them,
to put it? Unless they have so many hops in there, or it's like they don't really care.
or if
I
they're
don't-
like Elysian and they're scared that somebody's going to copy them, I mean, maybe. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hard to copy another brewery's beer. I mean, because there's so many dynamics and so many things that are just different. The system's different. The water profile is different.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many different things that
no,
I don't know.
Well, there you go, buddy. Look at Hageman Liquor just got a fresh batch of Death Row.
nice. Shout out
Hageman
to
Liquor.
Hageman Liquor.
All right. Where's that? Must
Hagman.
be on Hagman.
Yeah,
I get that.
It must be on Hageman Road.
But I
Right
mean,
there,
where
by,
on
you know where?
Hagman?
You know where? Is it Don Perico's? No, it's the other.
Oh,
It's like Callaway and Hageman. 7-Eleven's right
yeah, where New Vintage Grill is.
there. Yep, same
Yes,
spot right there.
exactly the same.
There's a
spot.
liquor store in there?
It's
Yes,
not
there
that
is.
old. It's closer to the street to Hageman.
Oh,
If the
okay. It's right by the Mexican restaurant.
and then like 2 doors down or the next door down.
Is that Don Perico's? It is, right?
Yeah, I think it is. No, it's
It's Don Perico's is
No,
further
it is
west.
Don Perico's.
What's the one further west?
Mauricio's.
No, not that far.
Oh, Hockalito.
Hockalito, yeah. So it is Don Perico's, yeah.
It
Yeah,
is
it
Don
is,
Perico's right there.
Yeah, Bakersfield State.
Parking lot fucking sucks, but
Parking lot fucking sucks.
Parking lot's always full. We used to go to Thai Kitchen all the
Because think
time.
about what you have there. You have a fucking Starbucks right there close. You've got the
New Vintage.
New Vintage Grill, which is great. You have the Mexican restaurant.
Which
you
is
have
always
a yogurt
busy.
spot. You got a bunch of
Hey,
shit.
that's not a yogurt spot anymore.
Sushi
It's going to
bar.
be
Is there a sushi bar there?
yeah.
that's going to be a Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
The yogurt spot, yeah.
Wow.
Is there a sushi bar?
I believe so now.
It used to be Thai Kitchen. So there was a Thai place
Oh,
right
yeah.
there
Yep.
next to New Vintage. It
Yep.
was
I believe
great Thai food, but
I believe it's a sushi bar now.
I think you're right. It changed.
We'll do a
And
shout
it was
out.
a pool store. So if you're ever getting pool stuff, right?
Shout out to Don Perico's Shopping Center.
Yeah.
That was a great sound effect. I love that.
So no, actually, what?
Oh, beer zombie.
We have not had a hazy on this show yet.
No, we have not. So
I don't know. I think this is a hazy. I assume it's a hazy.
Cloudburst Brews.
It's not
actually
even a hazy. It's a
has-
fucking blonde ale.
Oh wow. Fucking fail.
Fail.
Blonde ale.
Guess how much I paid for this at Beer Zombies in Las Vegas. Guess how much I paid for this blonde ale.
$6.99.
I'll say $8.
For blonde ale.
Yeah.
Are we both high?
Yeah. The price tag's still on it. Where'd it go?
Show us the price tag before you ask us. $3.50.
Oh, really?
$3.50.
Really?
Chris is super cool. He doesn't overcharge for his beer.
Chris doesn't. Yeah. Oh shit! I still got beer in my fucking glass.
Pass it around.
This
is gonna
you know what?
flatten out the palate.
I should have guessed that because his beer is usually well priced. But if you buy the other shit,
Yeah,
that shit is fucking
he's got to make
mark
money.
it up.
yeah.
Yeah. 5.5%. What's it called? Boomstick?
Honestly, I didn't even know he was brewing beers.
Yeah. Chris is fucking amazing, man.
Yeah.
I thought they. I mean, I know he did collaborations and stuff.
He's doing kind of what Edgar's doing.
Yeah,
with
he did the
kind
same
of
thing.
contract brewing.
Did the same thing that Edgar did for the longest time, man. And possibly he soon he'll have his own spot.
He was talking about
Fry
that
Cruiser
one time.
was closer than we were. He said $5.
Good guess. Amy Mataralo. Hi,
What's
fellas.
up, Amy?
Amy says hi.
What up, what up? Thanks for joining.
She is from Sisters of Craft Brews on Instagram.
Nice. Follow her up. Is it better than my blonde ale? It's a great question. So Josh makes a great blonde ale.
I haven't had it.
Well, you got to come around here more often.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm just backtracking a little bit. This right here was actually so Alvarado did their own collaboration with this. So they did their own version. Cellar Maker did their own version, and so did Green Cheek.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So a little bit of a
Green what?
Green Cheek out of Anaheim.
Green cheek.
Green Cheek. I was talking about him earlier.
And Pint House Brewing. So
I don't know them.
they are a big FU to Elysian.
A collective FU.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame them. Green Cheek has quite a reputation, right, for their beers.
Yes, they do.
And I hadn't had. I probably had a couple canned beers from them at random or whatever, and we went down spring break to
Got some.
Good.
Redondo. No, not Redondo. We were at where were we?
Shut up,
Manhattan?
zombies.
No, we were closer to like Huntington.
Pismo? No.
no, it wasn't Pismo. We were close, not that close. And so I was like, well, shit, let's go to Green Cheek. That's where I found Gunwell's, and I was not blown away as much as I thought I would be with Green Cheek.
Really?
And I did 2 flights. They were good, but I wasn't. They didn't knock my socks off. And maybe I'm just
Interesting.
because I know people love them,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm not saying I wouldn't drink them. I would definitely drink their
Well,
beers.
I know a lot of green cheek truthers that will fucking drink green cheek over monkish any day. They're like, fuck. Those are the guys that are like, fuck monkish.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man.
And that may be part of it, right? That I lean toward the monkish styles.
right.
I mean, just from a personal preference, and they weren't bad beers. They weren't dirty. They were Josh Gunwell's is fire. They were clean beers. They were enjoyable, but it wasn't like I wasn't like blown socks off. You know what I mean? I didn't have that experience, but I just might have not.
Dude, look at the clarity on that shit. I know it's a blonde ale, but damn.
Yeah.
This is a good blonde ale, Josh. You should try it. I mean, I haven't had yours in a long time, so I couldn't even compare it. Josh's blonde ale is like,
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I usually don't like blondes. I mean, I'm still not real
I generally don't either.
into this one, but it's okay.
In beer, women,
Right.
I do like.
and this from what this is the first thing I thought of before I even read the side of this can.
Is Amy blonde? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
From one of them?
Amy's
There you
blonde.
go.
The perfect beer to sip and enjoy, or chug or shotgun. That's the first thing I thought about it.
Chug
there
or
you go.
shotgun?
Yeah,
I have another one. You want it?
Dude, I will chug the fuck out of this shit any day.
I think I have another one. I might not.
But yeah,
You know what? That was supposed to be my wife's beer, actually.
Oh,
That was the one she
shit.
liked. She liked when we were there.
And that's what she probably asked.
'Cause I wouldn't-
Can
I wouldn't-
drink this beer.
No, she's drinking one of my other ones that I didn't want her to drink. I'm just kidding. But because I usually wouldn't
tit
buy.
for
I
tat.
wouldn't buy a blonde ale. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
no, that's what it says right there.
I'm not into blondes. Yeah.
Perfect beer to
Ales,
sip,
blonde
enjoy,
ales.
chug, or shotgun.
That's funny. Green Cheek canned beers are fire, but yeah, I wasn't blown away at the brewery either. Maybe I got on the hype train before trying all their beers and maybe let down due to that. My blonde ale gets better with
A little bit of age or what?
better and better, Sean. All right. But I do agree with what you're saying in the hype, because I would say I'm probably in that same realm of having lived the hype of their following. Right? You said what do you
Right.
call them?
The truthers.
Green Cheek
Dude,
Truthers.
Green Cheek, they're fucking truthers.
When did this brewery come about? It's got to be new. I've never heard of it before.
I think they've been around for a little bit.
Yeah, they've been around for a while, man. But they're just finally starting to fucking blow.
Their
up.
logo is kind of like a parrot.
Yeah, it's parrots.
It's kind of their thing. Cool spot too. I mean, they have like a big outdoor area with fake grass and shit,
I mean,
picnic tables and stuff.
age-wise, they've been around for a minute now. Now that I think about it,
A little bit.
They're not new, but they've been around for some years now.
I've never heard of them.
So Green Cheek, like to me, Green Cheek is on the same level as probably like well, if you ask the truthers, the same level as fucking monkish. But
The truthers.
yeah, but Green Cheek is more like, to me, they're more like clear beer. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was expecting more like of a hazy selection, and
Yeah.
they had more clear beer. Yeah,
yeah,
more,
they're more clear beer. So they're opposite of monkish. Monkish is like hazies, and you get juicy shit from hazies, like from monkish. But
you
yeah,
get
they're more.
one
They're more
saison and one lager.
yeah, they're more clear beer guys over there at Green Cheek.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Seems like did they have a sour program too? Seems like maybe I could be wrong about that.
So it's kind of like drinking Highland Park a little bit. Like, those guys are like mainly clear beer guys. Like you get like a couple good hazies from Highland Park, but their clear beers are fucking great. And I like Green Cheek's clear beers, but I mean, who doesn't like hazies? I love hazies too. So
Josh says he thinks 4 or 5 years they've been around.
it's been about 5 years, I would say.
Yeah, good beer. The last one was I enjoyed that
No, yeah, no, definitely.
more than I normally like a blonde.
You got a little bit of honey taste to it. A little bit of a honey taste to it.
What now?
What now? Oh, I got some stuff here.
I'm tempted to open the
I
tap.
am going to need to take
Break
a
the
little
seal.
Yes, I am. Be right back.
I got a Hellas. We've had so many lagers. I don't know if we want to continue the lager route, do we?
I dig Lyle Ellis. You got one? Let's do it. You could drop a freestyle while we're waiting for taps.
It doesn't happen. It needs to be organic. It's
I'm
got to be
just saying
organic.
I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying you could.
You could. In theory,
In theory, a freestyle could happen anytime. That's what makes it a
anytime.
free style.
So I got this one here.
I've had some of their beer before. I've had an IPA from them, I think.
I don't think I've ever had. I saw them, and this is the first time I've seen it before, and that's probably because I haven't been to a lot of beer stores recently.
You know what? I'm such a terrible producer.
I don't know,
to
it was
this.
pretty
Listen to this. No. Listen. So, imagine we're talking mystery beer again, and we're going to the mystery beer segment.
Should have a Mr. Beer song. You have a song?
Mystery beer music.
Yeah, you should do that.
Fuck. I had that queued up on a button. I
Oh, you have it programmed on your. Those things are really cool.
Yeah,
I
the
like-
stream decks.
yeah.
But I had a button for it, and it's called mystery beer music.
Can you add it in post? Probably not. This is live.
Can you add it in post? Fuck it. We'll do it live.
That's from Anchorman. No,
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 that's
no, it's not Anchorman.
guy
It's,
got fired from Fox.
It's Bill O'Reilly
Yeah.
from Fox.
fucking stupid, dude. I had this shit planned. I can't produce and drink beer at the same time. I'm not capable.
You need a producer. You need a producer.
Taking applications for a intern producer that can push buttons and stay sober.
Ish.
Ish. Yeah.
Ish.
So,
I mean,
look,
you just need
Probably
to be able
should
to
have
push
ate something
buttons.
before I came here, guys.
You stand up and just realize it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I told my wife I was going to drink a lot of water, and I need to start working.
So
on
what
that.
I was telling Troy is, so the mystery beer segment is a thing now, right?
Right.
So when you guys leave and I sober up and the weeks that go by between the next episode, I start thinking about shit. What make the show better, whatever, right? And I had this moment of mystery beer is like a thing. Like we do it every episode. We do mystery beer. We should have a mystery beer music.
and he
And
had it.
And I had it, and I didn't use it.
Wow.
Fuck.
So he's going to put it in post.
No,
so
I'm not gonna do that.
No.
I'm not gonna do that. But I had it planned. I had a button program. Mystery beer music is right there,
And you failed.
and I fucking failed. Fuck. All right, back to the
How
show.
many
Back to
beers?
your
How many beers have you had, Sean?
all of them.
Okay.
They're right here.
And this will become a picture without the
Should.
the
Ooh, this sucker's clear. That's pretty.
This is Urban Roots' Hellas.
Urban Roots House is actually really good.
You've had
Have
this?
you had this?
Yes, I have.
Nice.
Not
forward to it.
Not a bad house at all.
It's Peter what? I like that they have the German flag on there even. I mean, they're going old
Their Czech lager's actually fucking great.
Oh, nice.
Imbibe has a whole section with Urban Roots, like all kinds of their beers there.
Oh, really?
Which is really cool. I was like, man, there's so many of them. What do I choose? And I was like, I'd like a Hellas because I haven't had one in a while.
German style Hellas lager, 4.8%. Urban Roots. That's great.
You get that? BBC carries that a lot. Oh damn it!
You got a half
Yeah,
glass there,
sorry.
blonde.
I'm sorry, man.
No.
Getting fucking drunk here.
Put it right there.
No.
Put it right there.
So Josh is
No.
asking, we have a question in the chat. So, what does Bakersfield need as far as beers to drink? Another bottle shop tap room opened, but I'm talking about local. What does Bakersfield need?
Locally, when it comes to like local beers,
Like production, like mass, like Man, we have multiple questions. Can I get quality control blind beer taster application, please? That's a fucking great question, dude. That's a great question. And yes, just drop your email in the chat and we'll get it to you.
Right.
Just kidding, we won't.
I'll send you some pie. I need to get that shit.
What do we need here?
I think Bakersfield needs everything because we're still underserved for our area. How many breweries are actually here in town? Is it 6?
6 breweries now.
And
Which is
that's
not
for
very-
500,000 people.
for 500,000 people?
I don't
I mean,
know.
but
that's low.
It's for, if you think about it, like for this area in the Central Valley, that you go to Fresno, do they really have 6 breweries that are actually legit? Not really. What do they have?
Yeah, they got 3 or 4.
There was a time in the original days of the IPA Today podcast, Kenny's original partner, Richie, he's an economist. Like he teaches at CSUB.
Right.
And he did some like data analysis, and some of the data that he collected, which I'm guessing he's comparing to like LA, like per capita. At that time, this was before
Per
Crusader,
capita.
before Second Phase, before
Yeah, that was when we had 3.
when
basically.
we had lengthwise
Timber
and Dio at that time.
maybe Dio. Yeah.
Um,
no, not even Dio.
Not
at that
even
time.
Dio, probably not at the time.
And for sure, then we were like he was doing the comparison. How many? Because it's really, it's not so much what do we need; it's how much can we support, right?
Right.
And he was doing like the kind of analysis of per capita. I think that said, we're definitely underserved per capita.
But if you think about it, like on craft beer wise, Bakersfield has always been behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it comes to this.
So that's why I think it doesn't really matter the styling. If you get something else out there and put an area that is underserved,
An area of Bakersfield. 'Cause think about Bakersfield, very spread out, right?
Right.
I'm not going to East Bakersfield to go to a brewery. I'm just not going to do it.
Right.
that's the hardest part for me to get to BBC or Dio is because they're so far away. And that for that
And I gotta
matter,
get home.
Great Change, or
You
Great
can
Change,
walk.
and Crusader.
Yeah.
I have watched.
I'm sure.
You're right there. Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for me out where I am, out here in Rosedale or whatever you call it, I guess it's Rosedale, yeah. We don't really have much.
Yeah. Beer Billies now. Right.
Beer Billy's right, which is cool.
To me,
I
and
like
think about
Beer
where
Billy's.
I'm at. I'm not going to Beer Billies either. Like
Right.
to drink. I mean, I'll go by there and I'll support them, but
Right.
I would love
If
to
I'm
have
gonna go-
something right out here.
right out here.
And actually, me and Dempsey, man, Grill Fellas, we actually, it was when I first opened this page, it was my intentions on opening up a bottle shop in tap
Okay.
room, right? And he was like, "Where's the perfect spot to open one up at?" And I was like, "Dude, fucking Rosedale don't have shit."
Yep.
We don't have shit out here.
Yeah,
That is key.
Let's do it. And but
It's just tough, dude. It's
shit,
tough.
dude. Like get licensing and all that shit. is
And I will bet you
rough,
rent's
bro.
a little bit higher
And
out
rent
here.
is high out here.
Yes.
Do we need more beers like Beer Billy's, Dio, and Second Phase? And
Dude, that
do we need more of that? Their styles. Think about their styles. I mean,
They all have their own styles.
Well, Dio's got the sours locked down, right?
fucking milk,
or the Wild Ales or
milkshake
whatever.
IPA is fucking dialed in.
Second Phase, he's doing
He's running those seltzers pretty heavy,
the seltzers and the mixed stuff, right? Like
Yeah.
the mixed stuff.
Which
He's got his
is-
own little shtick, like
which
his
is
own thing,
people
right?
are gravitating towards it for sure.
The black IPA at Second Phase. Is
I love that one. That's my favorite.
fire.
That's my favorite of Frank's beers. Is the I can't remember what it's called for some reason right now, but
Something
that is my favorite.
Blanco Negro or something like that. No, that's the.
no. It's
God damn me, I can't remember either.
anyways
You
that
guys acting, you guys been talking like you've been drinking beer. You can't remember shit.
Yeah, man, who's fucking sober motherfuckers? God damn it. No, but yeah, man.
and Beer Billies. I mean, they
Have
had
you
a
been
couple.
there? Have you
Yeah,
been
and they're so nice. Those people are like they're awesome. Like they know how to host a.
Yeah, they're another great fucking hosts.
Now the beer, I think it needs a little work, and I think it's on its way. There was a couple beers that I think I had that were okay, but
You're talking like you're still writing a blog.
I was always super nice on the blog. I was never like negative.
That's what I was
like I
saying.
was always like
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I need a freestyle about Beer Billies.
Don't.
I'm just kidding. I don't do-
The only time I've been to Beer Billy's is that grand opening when we were all there. That's the only time I was there, and
it's
it was
really fun. Like
it was
they
a
make
cool
a fun
spot.
atmosphere.
It's a cool spot.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Great
an
spot.
awkward spot. Like as far as like location in Bakersfield, it's kind of it's by Hooters or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, that taco place right on the edge, on the corner there, is pretty good.
Is it? I've not had that. I would definitely go back. It didn't strike me as I got to be there.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if some people do, there was a lot of people very excited about that place opening, even when we were standing in line, and they may have been drunk, but we were standing in line to get in. Their grand opening was big.
Right.
It's in an underserved area for sure.
No, 100%.
Well, I mean,
100%.
Timber's around the corner, I guess, but
I left there and went to Timbler for dinner.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, Timbler. I've poo-pooed Timbler a lot in the last 5 years on the
They've
show.
gotten better.
And
but Justin is good.
since Justin became the head brewer.
Justin is a good brewer.
And then Matt Newman and all the other
Oh,
guys.
yeah, Matt's over there too, that's right.
There's a bunch of who else is
I
over there?
forgot that Matt went over
Somebody
there.
else is
That's
over there. But all the brewers there are home brewers that just graduated, right?
They've gotten a lot better.
The beer is really good, and the food's still good. The food has always been
Food's
good, right?
top-notch.
And the atmosphere and the spot. I mean, they built this amazing spot, and then they had
Very smart with the comedy shows and everything they do.
all of it, right? And then the beer went, you know what I mean? It was just like, yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
They had a couple of decent. I never.
Lottie had his view on how he was going to make beers,
He's going
and
to
he
change
made
Bakersfield's
beers,
beer.
and it didn't work for the
Yep.
West Coast.
Yep.
And
So
so it made sense.
So him
Justin
moving
knows how to
on,
make beers.
Justin, and he knows the market.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, like, to me, like, when Great Change first opened up was fucking amazing. And then
When
they-
Kyle was there,
Yeah,
I mean,
when
he's
Kyle-
which he's
yeah.
not. I don't think he's there anymore, is he?
He's not.
No.
It's Marcus.
And once, yeah. I mean, I love Marcus to death, but it's
Great Change still has good beers.
They do have some solid beers. They do have some solid beers, but they are on a revamp mode. Right?
They're trying to recreate themselves.
Recreate
right?
themselves,
Yeah, they
right.
started with a certain vision, and now they're in this mode of I think of trying to that didn't really quite, because I think they had big vision. They built this
Huge
big
vision.
brew
Oh,
house.
super money
They
spent.
they spent a lot of money, and that didn't really hit.
What's frustrating, me and my buddy of mine went in there. It was probably it was a handful of months ago, but we went in there and there was nobody there. We were the only people. It was a Saturday night, which I was like, why is this? Like, I don't understand this. What's happening?
Yeah,
It was probably just a weird off night.
I don't think so.
See, no, and see, I love Tim to death, man. Tim's fucking amazing, but the revamping has been a little bit different, man. It's like, what are you guys doing here? Like, what's your vision now?
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
curious because, Steve's the younger brother, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
Steve
Steve
and
Kim.
Marcus, and then three of the guys from Cali Soul.
You're right.
So Cali Soul had a big festival there, right? It was
Yeah.
basically at this turning point that Tap's talking about, where they, Kyle was gone, Marcus moved up to head brewer, and they brewed this Mexican lager, and then they had the festival come. So it was like all timing wise, it was excellent.
Mexican lager was great.
It was great. It was great, and timing wise hit just right where Wayne from Cali Soul and I hooked up, and he's like, well, I was like, well, you want to come on the podcast? He's like, fuck yeah, we do.
Yeah.
And everybody says that. Everybody says, I want to be on, and then you say, when do you want to be on? They're like, oh, let me get back with you. That never happens, right?
Yeah.
So consistency's tough, but Wayne's like, tomorrow? They're like, no, can't be tomorrow. How about this weekend? You know what I mean? Like one of
I
those
gotta
type of
work.
deals.
Right.
And so he came on, but then all of a sudden and I was like, you see the setup here. 3 is perfect. I can do 4 in a pinch.
Right.
3 is perfect because we have this little dynamic here. And he's like, well, he goes, it's going to be me, and you guys going to bring like instruments? And
What did Dempsey say?
the Tupac and Biggie night was nice.
That
Great
was
change.
actually a great event, man.
I'm curious about that.
Yeah, what was
I didn't
that?
make that. They did like a whole music kind of vibe thing.
Yeah,
right?
so the whole night they dedicated everything was like Biggie and Tupac.
That's cool.
That's all they played. Genre, dude, it brought a lot of old school heads out. You know,
Yeah,
what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and probably a lot of people that never even drank craft beer
Right.
was there,
Which is cool. That's cool.
which is like a great intro for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Dude, I love great. Dude, I've always been a Great Change fucking.
You
fan.
want to support them, right?
I do. I fucking love them. I do. But it's like, to me, it's like they're caught in like they don't know themselves yet. Again, like they had their plan from the get go, and then the shit just got blown up. You know
Plus,
what I
they
mean?
a pandemic in the middle of it and all that shit.
Yeah, that screwed a lot of people
Yeah.
up.
So Wayne's like, yeah, we're coming out, Saturday or Friday or whatever it is, and I'm gonna bring. I said, bring some like we'll do like you guys can do some music set here, right?
Right.
And he's like, okay, we'll bring music, we'll bring instruments or whatever. And then he texts me later in the week. So how many guys can I bring? And I'm like, well, I only got a handful of mics that are set up for really to make it decent. And he's like, okay, well, I guess the drummer won't come. I'm like, okay, so who's coming? I'm counting, you know what I mean? He's like, oh, and by the way, the Steve wants to come. I'm like, oh shit, okay, that's cool. Which Steve, the Belmonts have never been on the show officially, right? So I'm like, yeah, it'd be good to have them.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, and the Brewers coming too. Like, holy shit.
Oh, wow.
I had to reposition this whole fucking
You had a
setup
whole,
in here.
yeah.
And so it was me, Marcus, Steve, Wayne, the guitar player, the bass player. And then
Were they sharing mics or what?
yeah, it was terrible.
No,
From a
that's a shit show.
From a production
podcast.
I'm sure Dempsey and the boy and whoever's watching is getting this amazing production value right now.
Right, it's high quality.
High quality.
Highest
Am I
quality.
speaking into the mic now, Dempsey?
It's really good.
Whoa! One fist.
Mic check 1 2, brother. Like, hey, come on.
It was terrible. We had a fucking blast, right? It was fun because everybody was just a good time. They were super proud of that Mexican lager. They brought cans of it. And whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
And matter of fact, Marcus had one hanging. He had an empty one hanging from his dreads and all that shit.
Really?
It was awesome. And then as we got into it, they forgot their instruments. They didn't forget. They just I don't know what exactly happened there. They didn't bring the instruments.
They wanted.
So then
They wanted to do an acapella set.
No, well, as we started talking and drinking, then all of a sudden Wayne starts singing a little bit, doing his thing. And then we're like, well, fuck, you guys didn't bring instruments. He goes, you don't have a guitar in this whole house? And I went, I'm musically inept. I don't. But wait a minute, maybe I do. Hang on. So I give them, I turn these guys over that I don't know. I just turn the podcast over to them and I leave. I go into my garage.
You didn't have a co or anything like that? Like you're
what?
by yourself, co-host?
No, I couldn't get anybody else. Plus, there wouldn't have been a room in here.
That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody else was available that day, right? So I go into the garage. I pull the freaking stairs down from the garage, and I go up in the garage. I'm flipping shit over, and I come back with a Hannah Montana guitar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hannah Montana guitar. So my daughter was in, 6th, 7th, 5th grade. I don't know what. She wanted to be Hannah Montana. That was the biggest shit, right? And she got a guitar that she never played, that was never tuned.
Right.
And I brought that motherfucker in here. And the guitar player, he's a really good guitar player.
I can't remember his name.
Did he jam out on that thing?
He tried. This guy.
Did he tune it first? He probably tuned it first.
It would not hold a tune.
Oh.
He tried. And he was so like, I do not want to play this fucking thing. Like, because he knew
He's like, it's going to make me sound
he's
like
so
that.
like solid, like committed to his craft. He knew it was
Right.
going to sound terrible. And he tried. He fucking tried. And it would, you could hear it like, you could hear it coming out of tune. You know what I mean?
It's changing.
Like what?
As he strummed.
As he strummed, it would come out of tune. I felt so bad, but they all three tried playing it. You know what I mean? They all, give me that. I'll and it was something else. But we had, as terrible as it had to been, because I always go back and listen to how it turns out,
Right.
and as terrible as it was for like the end user, it was a blast to sit in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
can
know what I
only
mean?
imagine.
Yeah, it was. We had, and because everybody was just having a good time,
Right.
And that's, to me, that's what this is all about. Just having, like we're doing, like we're just goofing around, having a good
Yeah.
time, telling some stories, and
Sorry for this shit show, guys, but it was actually fun. It was actually a fun.
yeah,
podcast.
it's sorry for you guys, but you should have been there.
Yeah.
I tried to get it there. I just don't have the setup for it. You know what I mean? I mean, I have a shotgun mic. It was just sitting right here, and I plugged that. I had that thing hooked in, trying to
Still a little bit left in that one.
trying to capture as much as I could.
Oh,
You know what I mean? It just
Dude, I got this shit right here too, man. Come on.
go ahead.
Oh, no, I haven't, dude.
Well, there's a lot in there. We'll split it.
We don't need to
Exactly.
split that.
You do need to split.
We have more cans.
We need a
Bro,
fucking we need a
gotta
single out of
finish-
you.
We gotta finish these, dude. I'm trying to come up with a number one hit tonight, bro. Before we leave,
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think it's
Death
gonna
Row
work.
exclusive.
I don't think I'm death row material.
Dude, we could do that shit tonight. We'll make it happen. I got some people that know.
There's your intro.
It's beer tape, dude. It's
gonna,
coming.
This one's gonna be hot.
Troy Jizzy.
This is gonna be-
Was that a little?
yeah, you hear it? Start mixing right now, bro. Beer tape release coming soon.
Remember that was a big thing on the show.
Bro,
Joey and Kenny would do that. Just was it Joey?
With your mouth, yeah.
Oh, with their mouth.
Kenny. I think Kenny did it most.
It was so annoying. It was terrible. It was terrible audio.
classic fucking DJ moves.
Now I gotta break a seal.
Back in the day.
See, did he say he's gonna have a cigarette?
Nice, gotta break the seal. So what did Pie Cruiser say? Oh, damn it, that fucking went away.
He said
yeah,
them the Walmart fish line guitars are the worst.
Yeah, man, you gotta break the
Freestyle while playing
bro.
that Hannah Montana guitar.
Oh yeah, go break out the Hannah Montana guitar and fucking. I'll bust a few notes for that. That way you could bust some rhymes on that shit, man.
So how's your Instagram doing? What do you do on there? I know I've seen it a couple times.
A lot of chugging.
Yeah. So what's the qualification of what you chug?
Dude, anything. I will chug anything. I almost brought that beer that I chugged. It was an 18%er. It was my last major.
How many
chug.
ounces of that?
I did 20 ounces of that shit.
Jeez.
I did a full 20 ounce glass of 18%. Three Dogs Brewing. It's called Double Dog there, and that shit was an 18%er
What kind of beer was it?
IPA, and it was fucking.
An 18% IPA, so that's like it's like a triple IPA, but even higher.
It was considered a tippa, but for 18% it was fucking way beyond a tippa.
It's like that
Sweet,
120.
sweet
What is that?
Shit.
Dogfish Head 120 or whatever kind of
like
thing.
The 60 minute was it called?
120 minute is like the
120
crazy
minute,
one.
Yeah, 120 minute IPA. But yeah, that shit was fucking rough, dude.
I'll bet. I wouldn't. What do you got?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to mess. Yeah, we're
We're
ready.
getting close. We're at 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh yeah. I just finished pouring this shitty ass Elysian.
We're talking about chugging.
Yeah, man. It was
He chugged an 18%er.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did you really?
20 ounces of it.
20 ounces?
Yeah.
See, I can't do it.
That's crazy.
From Flying Dog Brewing. I almost brought that fucking 18%er too.
Glad you didn't.
I almost brought it. Yeah, you probably wouldn't have liked it at all.
Was it good though?
All sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All sugar. Burned like a motherfucker towards the back end.
Oh, I bet it ripped you up.
Not gonna lie.
That's more of a quad than a triple. Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Crusher.
It's more of a quad than
No, but yeah, well, see, Pie and I are part of the Chug World Order.
Let's talk about that.
Chug World Order.
Yeah, it's a play on
Show that off, would you?
the New World Order from wrestling.
Same logo, but with a C,
Man,
right?
I
Yeah.
like that.
I should have.
B-dub, huh?
That's
I should have
cool.
wore that shirt here today, but I fucking didn't.
Is it showing on the? Am I in the right spot?
It's a delayed. Troy,
I know. I
come on,
can't see.
damn it.
The
can't see
future.
you-
That's
you-
the
I can see
future.
that.
No, that's the past. This is the future.
And this is the now.
I don't understand where I
You
am.
did it under 15 seconds. You did that?
No, I did it like in 7,
said-
8 seconds, I
shit.
believe.
Good.
I don't think I'd be sitting here.
No, actually, yeah.
Did it hurt?
Yeah, it fucking hurt.
I don't think I could physically do that.
Yeah, man.
That's cloudy.
I think I chugged it as fast as my normal chugs, but it was
Oh
actually,
my gosh.
yeah, it was a fucking painful one.
When did when did you discover you had the chug gene?
Chuggability.
Bro,
Chuggability. That's trademark.
Chuggility.
I might as well put that in your glass, man, because I am feeling tipsy. But yeah,
This is, so you're feeling tipsy. This
God,
is
that's good.
8.1%
oh, thank
hazy
you,
from.
thank you, asshole.
You're welcome. Welcome to the show, motherfucker. This is a monkish foggy windows, right?
No, yeah, man.
Really
I
like that
opened
beer.
up my Instagram page like a little bit over a year now.
Were you chugging before that though? Was that like a thing you would do?
No.
Oh, really?
No,
No shit.
never.
How did
never
you get the
chugged.
idea to chug?
Well, the first
Some
ever,
smart ass.
yeah. Well,
Chug that shit.
shout out to my homie Brewski Bonds on fucking Instagram. watched some of their lives back in the day, and he was live one night with Mother of Craft Beers from Washington, and they invited me on the live, and I was pouring. What was I pouring? Motor oil from Alvarado Street.
Holy shit!
13.5%, I believe.
That's what you broke your cherry on.
And they're like, "What are you pouring?" And I was like, "I'm pouring motor oil stout." And they're like, "All right, we're chugging." I was like, "Well, fucking, I'm leaving the live night. No, we're chugging." My first ever live on Instagram and my first ever chug on Instagram
At the same time.
was a fucking 13.5% stout from fucking Alvarado Street, bro.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
That's gotta be nasty.
I just can't do it. I don't have that. I don't know whatever that is. I don't have it. I don't have the.
Yeah, so that was my intro to the fucking chug community, man.
Speaking of nasty, nasty.
It's a
So,
trap. It's a
Pie
trap.
Cruiser- what's Pie Cruiser talking about? Borrow Sean's bottle.
Yeah,
That's definitely a trap.
dude. Pie is part of this show.
Bro, hey,
So this motherfucker right here will
I don't-
help you with. Is that what
I
you're
don't
saying?
want to use that.
It'll help you with the frickin'
I'm out.
with the whatever
Tell you,
that
man.
trap is.
Yeah, old dirty pie, man. That's what we all call him.
Some motherfucker put this on his lathe that made it for me. I never really thought about it. I just thought how cool it was. Somebody that thought enough of the show or the Instagram to go, you know what? I'm going to send him a
Send him a
bottle
dildo
opener.
opener.
A dildo opener.
Dude, my friend Amanda she's from Georgia. She's I drink beer okay on Instagram. She has a wine opener where it's a guy, right? And the fucking corkscrew
Is
a
his
fucking
dick?
Pop down.
So she would fucking love that shit, bro.
Oh yeah. It's gonna go on Craigslist. She could bid on it.
She'll bid on that motherfucker right now.
It's a great. I mean, obviously it's a bottle opener. We need a bottle opener on the fucking podcast, but it's a great conversational piece, right?
Yeah.
To whip this thing out, because everybody refers to it as "Where's the dick?"
Like, how did you finish that dick? Is it fucking sealed with fucking silicone or?
I don't know.
It's been varnished. It's definitely got a varnish on it. No, thank you. Thank you.
He's like, let me taste it real
I
quick.
don't want to touch that either.
He's like, yeah, that is varnish.
Hold on. I need to get it down to the third rung.
The third rung. It's aged. It's aged varnish. Oh my gosh. I think you guys just got drunk.
Still no splitters.
Yeah, I'm there.
Still no splitters.
That's a good finish. That's a solid finish on that thing.
Oh my gosh. Never mind.
What kind of lathe do you use? That shit's fucking
Some sharp tools.
right.
Precision,
Damn,
lathing.
That hazy hit the spot though.
It's good, huh?
Yeah.
This is a good beer.
I mean, it's one of their staples. The foggy window, right?
Yeah, foggy
they do
window.
the foggy window, foggier window. I think.
Yeah.
It's. And
I like the logo. That's
when
cool.
did I get this? I got this.
I mean, Monkish to me is underrated. I mean, overrated. Should I say?
From Hype.
From Hype, dude. Like the Hype is like fucking way past their brewing levels, but they got great beer. I mean, it's good beer.
Yep.
But it's not what the Hype says it is.
I'll tell you what my experience with Monkish. I definitely bought into the Hype early on,
Right.
and then I went down there. You know, I'd get a beer every so often. Somebody bring one, or I would trade for. You know, not that I was a big trader, but I would get them. And
Right.
fuck, this, you know, it's just early on in my like craft beer evolution. It's like they're good beers. I mean, they're good. Okay, that's cool. But then the Hype obviously was, you know, people stand in line before pandemic, right? People stand in line just to get 2 4-packs, whatever. And then I went down there, and I'd never been there before. And they have a very structured way they do things, right? You go to the counter. Have you been there?
Oh,
So you go to the counter. And there's usually 1 or 2 people running the counter.
Right.
They don't do flights.
No.
You get. I think you can get a 4 ounce. You can get 2 4 ounces at a time, or you can get a full pour. And I was like, okay, well, but I don't know what. You should mass produce that opener, and I'm sure the females would buy them up. No shit. Shit.
Exactly.
And I just walked up there kind of ignorant. You know what I mean? When the first time I went there, and I was like, I don't really know what I want. And they got this menu of stuff. It's kind of stuff I kind of know, but I don't really know it. And they were like, well, what do you like? I'm like, well, I like hazies. And they're like, well, this is what's going really well right now. And there's a fucking line of people behind me, right? It's busy.
Yeah.
and the person that was across the counter did not give a shit that there was a line of people behind me. They had this experience with me right now,
That's good customer
And
service.
they said, here's this is what you like. Here's what I would do. And
It's just not efficient though,
it's not efficient.
because everyone behind you is like, come
Hurry
on.
the fuck up.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, in like early days of Timber when you go in there and you had to wait in line for fucking ever. It wasn't like that.
I approach the same way.
Is it?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like that because they still got me in and got me out quick, but they spent the time to kind of go, they were like
Talk to you about the
excited
beer.
that there was the first time I was there, even though I was probably the 50th person that said this is the first time I was here that day. They still said, I'm glad you're here, kind of, and said, here's what I would get if I were you.
Right.
And I got it, and I enjoyed it, and I got back in line, and I said something else, and they gave me a whole other experience.
Right.
And every time I've been there, and every time I brought somebody there, they've been that cool.
Right.
And so for that, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like
the
beer's good.
experience.
The beer's good. Some of the beer's great,
The experience definitely helps out.
and the experience is why I'll probably, if they keep that up, I'll always be a fan. You know what I mean? If people go through the whole fuck their hype or whatever, I don't care. If they're cool to me, I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't catch Dempsey's last comment. Something about your logo.
My logo?
Or a logo.
Oh, on the tip of the on the dildo. there.
Oh, dude.
Put your brand and
Bottle
logo on the
opener.
tip.
Bottle opener.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say dildo?
You, right there, Steve. Is that what you're talking about?
You're like, feel that shit. I'm not Kev.
No.
Pie Cruiser says, stop the relabeling of cans.
Monkish does a little bit of that, man.
What do you mean?
That's-
Define that.
Same brew, different name.
Yes, 100%.
Same brew, different name, and they are known for that shit.
Yeah, I don't doubt that at all. Before I really knew a lot, I kind of suspected that they were just tweaking.
Like the whole that one was it the Foggier, right?
That's Foggy Windy.
And then the Foggy, and then the Foggier, same beer, just
Yeah.
different label. Same thing with the Socrates philosophies and the other Wu-Tang line that they have. Same exact beer, just different.
My
names.
opinion, and I talked about this a little bit before. I think their base beer for their hazy, it's
Right.
the same beer over and over.
Exactly.
They tweak the hops here, they tweak the hops there, and they just make little variations in the hops to make it a different beer.
Yeah.
And maybe it's the same one, and they just changed the logo, like you guys are saying.
Yeah. I believe it's the same thing.
And I'm fine with that,
Yeah.
as long as I like it.
Exactly.
And not that I don't want to be, I don't want to be bamboozled, right?
Right.
I don't want to be lied to.
Of course.
But if it's a good beer, just keep putting it out. I guess maybe they're taking
You
advantage
gotta
of the hype.
freshen it up. You freshen it up by
So
putting a new label
I think
on
if
it.
you buy, that's
It's
why,
marketing.
That's why I think it's overhyped for me, because it's the same beer over and over. So if you buy that beer and you buy the next beer with the same, and they do it right, because they will actually put the same logo and they'll tweak the logo a little bit
And call it something a
and
little
change,
different.
and change it just the name a little bit, foggier. I'm like, all right, but it's the same beer though. But I was scared that Slice was going to be that.
Oh, in that same realm.
like
that
that type
same
of,
realm.
yeah.
And when everybody was hyping up Slice, I'm like, hey, I've been down this road before. You know what I mean? I've been down this road with Monkish. You know what I mean? Same beer over and over. And they're like, nah, it's not doing that. Like, but to me, it is. Like, dude, like some of their OJ beers, it's the same OJ beer. It's just called something different. And I would go there.
A lot of people aren't going to catch on to that though.
Right.
They're just going to be like, oh, and they probably don't even give a shit. They're like, yeah, it's just another beer. I'm going to buy another beer.
So Steve's got a suggestion. You should have a show putting that to the test. Get a bunch of singles of Monkish, but wrap them in foil. So do like a whole. So that would be difficult if you didn't.
Age wise, they can't do it.
That's the problem. Is that they put their beers out separated by time enough where
Yes.
you couldn't sit on this beer for very long, because that's a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
But the technicality of it.
They release it at a different time
Yeah.
for it to be a new
So it's going to
beer.
taste different.
Now, how often? I don't keep track of them enough to know how often they put new beers out.
They hardly don't, man.
Yeah.
They've been recycling a lot of the beers lately. But yeah, man, that would be great to line them all up. But if they were all produced at the same time,
If you could do, say they put a can out a week.
well, that would be easy.
If you did that, you could buy 4 weeks worth,
Right.
That would be an interesting experience.
That would be interesting as fuck to do that shit. But
All right, Steve. The challenge is put in. You're gonna have to remind me tomorrow because I'll forget tonight. But I do like I like the concept. I love the collaboration and thought.
no, that would be a great thing to do, man. Because like to me, I'm like I'll drink a beer. It's like to me, it's another monkish beer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But it's still just it's
Great
the same
fucking-
as maybe
great
the last
fucking
one.
beer.
It's a great fucking beer, but
Great fucking beer. And the same thing with Slice. Like people like overhype Slice. To me, it's like I love Slice. The same way I love Monkish, but just like
is it that different from the last
Is it
one I had?
that- yeah, exactly.
No, I think it's a very fair. I think it's a fair challenge. I just have never like.
what did Amy say? Because she's up there in Sacramento area.
They have
She's
two
such-
triples coming out, but I'm not
Triples?
sure if
Jeez.
they're new releases or re-releases. Which is they're doing some of that now, right? They weren't
Yes.
before. But triples, holy shit!
Triples are beasts. I mean,
Tap says he's gonna shotgun both those triples in one shot.
I will fucking chug them both back to back.
I will not.
Dude,
I will not.
That was one of my worst lives, dude, ever.
she says Slice is not overhyped. Where can we get Sliced here in town? Or Slice?
No, you cannot. They
gotta go
do
Tap's
not.
house.
They do not distribute at all. You can order through them, like kind of the same way.
They'll ship.
Oh,
They'll
okay.
ship.
It's kind of the same way through Monkish does, but it's not. They don't distribute for shit.
There's no distribution.
See, but she.
Where are they? Lincoln? It was at
Lincoln.
Lincoln? That's the Lincoln one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Monkish definitely ships.
but she's from up there, so like I love Slice. I'm to me, I'm not saying they're overhyped. Like their beers are nasty. They're overhyped to where.
Well, it's all the rage, right?
Yeah,
Everyone
well,
is
yeah,
on
exactly.
that tip.
Why does this have to be the best beer in California? That's my question. It's like that's where I get the overhype from. You know what I mean? Like,
But that rolls around, right? I mean, Monkish was probably there at a time,
Exactly.
and other breweries have been there at a time.
exactly. See, like me, like when it comes down to that point, dude, there's so many beers that are just as good and not the hype. You know what I mean? Like Amy would probably. She would attest to this. Like Log Off makes great beers up.
Who?
Log Off Brewing, like
Log
up
Off?
north of Sacramento.
I don't
They
know
make they make
I've never heard of
great
them.
beers, but they're not. They don't have the hype that Slice does. Dude, like even if you go down to Highland Park in LA, Highland Park makes great beers, but they don't have the same hype that.
They used to have Highland Park used to be pretty hyped up,
Yeah, but they're not no more. But they're not as hyped up as Monkish is.
right? Well, no, yeah.
Yeah. So North Park in San Diego is like, to me, is like one of my favorite breweries.
So Steve just dropped a good challenge. Okay, so to me the best beer in California for haze is what, and to me it is the best beer in California for haze and West Coast. Talking about Slice probably. So I think
But then he
he's
says
saying.
pure is worth the hype.
But then
What's
Steve
pure?
says pure
Dude,
is worth the
pure,
hype.
pure is.
Have you had
great.
pure?
No.
Do I have one in my fridge? I might have some pure. Pure out of San Diego is.
See. Amy said Log Off is underrated, right? So,
See, we can't get that stuff down here though. So, I mean,
so that's my point is
I'm gonna run to this fridge and see if
what's
I
the
can get a
difference
pure.
between Slice and Log Off, because
Right.
they make equally great beers.
well,
to
one of
me.
them maybe has a better marketing campaign. In other words, like a better social media presence, or
That's the thing. The hype. That's to me. That's the hype. Is the media, like social media, like wise or marketing wise.
and then you
really
get the
hype,
right people. You get the right people
Exactly.
stoked about your product, and they're going to go on and hype it up, and it's going to create more of a. So Log Off isn't doing that as much as, I guess.
No, but if you go down to Log
Slice?
Off, if you go down to Log Off, because I've had some Log Off because Amy has sent me some Log Off, and it's fucking great beer
Where's Log Off? Are they
in Sacramento area as well.
favorite brewery, but not my favorite beer? She says.
Yeah, but they make great beer though. But that's the thing though. It's the hype behind it. I don't,
So consistency. Amy's saying consistency is the key with Slice.
they are very consistent. But to me, it's like one beer tastes just like the next. You know what I mean? And that's probably why the consistency is there. They will take one beer and kind of rebrand it, relabel it,
Right.
and it's a brand new beer.
So, this is Pure Project out of San Diego.
Dude,
nice.
And this is the
Pure.
last one that I have in my fridge, and it might be a little old.
Yeah,
So-
that's old can.
When I say old, it's not like a year old. It's
No,
like
no.
for like probably
2021,
probably
2020.
I'm thinking like March.
Oh, okay.
I can't
that's
quite
like
see.
6 months ago old.
March is still
I
pretty
can't
rough.
quite see the date. I mean, they haven't actually have a spot on their cans that's canned on, but I just
Dude,
can't quite
Pure
make it out.
is fucking legit, dude. I'm not
It's-
gonna
I think it says 3/15/22. Here, no, you're not ready yet.
I got to finish this one.
So I can't be really responsible for the age of it, and that's all on
I
me.
thought you were a pro at this shit, man.
Not. I used to. No, I wasn't even then.
Semi-pro.
Yeah.
But their beers are. I don't even know if this is a
Will
hazy. What
Will
this is.
Ferrell semi-pro or
Yeah, Eternal Plain Murky Pale Ale, and their pales are really good. They do really really good beer and consistently good.
So my definition of hype is like people saying like this is the go-to spot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when technically there's so many go-to spots in California, it's like, dude, California leads the fucking whole U.S. in breweries. I mean, we're a big ass state, but shit, man, we have great breweries wherever you go.
For sure.
To me, North Park and Pure are solid fucking beers, are solid breweries, and they're both down in San Diego.
Do you know what this is?
Dude, fucking
Do you know what this is?
yes.
Do you know what this is?
Ball washer.
A ball koozie, bro.
It's the Testacuzzi.
Testacuzzi.
What do you do with it?
You put your
What do you do
balls.
with it?
Put balls right there. Don't your,
Some-
your balls will fit right there.
Epsom salt in a fucking.
Epsom
So
salt.
what do you? Oh, you.
This is what this is.
It's
This
like
is
like a bath.
it's a bath for your. It's a little jacuzzi for your balls.
A test a bath. Is there a plug-in to?
No, it's battery operated. It's got a little switch
battery
right there.
operated.
Let me get some water. Hang on.
I like the
My-
switch
my-
is waterproof. I like
I don't
that.
want to shock your balls. Shit.
You got your glasses on, bro.
Let's see. The Pure and Weatherford Souls collab. Mercavelli was
Mercavelli was
bomb.
fucking fire.
I like doing beer trades if you guys want to try and slide. Oh shit! There we
Yeah,
go.
she will send you some slice right now, bro.
We moved on to the.
She's probably got that shit. She's probably packaging it.
Oh yeah.
I'm putting it together.
She's in the packaging phase right
Yeah,
now.
she's probably.
Why are you filling that up with? No,
My
no.
balls have been in here, just so you know.
But don't push it over to this side of the table then.
Bro,
Good Lord.
dude, put your balls in there real quick. Dude, we're not
No.
scared here.
I'm scared.
Look.
Ooh, it sounds nice.
Sounds nice. That's the idea.
Testacuzzi.
It's a jacuzzi for your balls. Where's Art at? So Art gave me this. So
Where is Art? We haven't seen Art
That's a
at all.
good, so hit one of his sponsors is this guy that owns this company.
Nice.
I don't know what to do with it now. It's full of water.
Tom send me one.
What is it? Just drink it. Just
Shotgun.
It might taste like that pickle beer we had earlier.
It might taste like Famunda.
It'll definitely be some fun.
Super salty.
What is-
Yes,
what's
super
the-
definitely
super
salty.
salty.
What's the actual purpose?
It's a jacuzzi for your balls.
I understand that, but like, what does it do? Like, why?
It's a kind of a novelty.
You don't like your balls smooth, bro?
No, I understand.
Nice and
Smooth?
supple and
Does it shave him too?
there's a guy in there going.
Yeah, don't shave them before you put them in there.
Yeah, if you
That's
get
gonna
all
hurt.
rash. It's just a jacuzzi for your balls. So, one of Art's sponsors is Ryan, who owns Testacuzzi, and so Art's got a whole bunch of it. And I've helped Art a bunch with his stream, so he gave me one of them as a little parting gift.
Parting
That's
gift.
good to know. I should be.
Where is he at?
I should be a sponsor for that shit for sure.
Let's see where he's
That's a
at.
good beer.
Yeah, dude.
And it's
Pure makes fucking solid beers.
6 months old, almost.
And for exactly for a 6-month-old beer, it's actually fucking great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pure Project. If you get to San Diego, you got to go by there. They have a couple, 2 or 3
3 locations.
in San Diego. They ship up here. I don't think anybody here carries any of their beer.
BBC does.
Okay, yeah, they do go down there for sometimes. That's right, they do get down there. But I've had their beers shipped here a number of times. They're all good. They're always clean. They're always just solid. Most of what I get is the hazies, but they also do Was it Pure Rain?
When you get up,
Rain?
yeah, the rain is actually really good.
It's like a kind of a lagerish kind of.
Yeah,
But it's cloudy.
Really light lager, but it's a hoppy lager, right?
I'm drinking Pure right now. What's up?
Look at that.
Yeah,
So
actually.
are we. Welcome to the show.
So when he was down there, he actually brought me some back. Yeah, they make.
So,
they,
do you?
They go into the fucking quads, and their quads are fucking fire.
Oh yeah,
dude.
they'll do fucking quad IPA.
Like a Belgian quad?
no, like
quad
like
IPA.
No, there's no such thing. There's no such thing.
Yes, there is.
you
No,
ask.
there's
Tell them
not.
that. Tell them that.
Dude, you have you never drank a quint?
What? I'm drinking what
Quint IPA?
when they call them a quad. Drinking, a drunk.
Drinking, that's not a word.
I done did drunk. I done drunk a quad before. But I mean,
I
technically,
done did it. I told
technically,
you, bro.
I don't think a triple or a quad are actual legit beers. Like if you go talk to some beer person,
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
We are beer persons.
I'm not really a beer person.
You are. You are.
I was.
Where's beer people?
We are. But honestly, I mean, the quad is just you're
guys
saying
are
like
drunk.
it's like a 14% or something, like way high ABV, right?
Drunk motherfucker. Yeah, yeah.
He said you drunk motherfucker.
It's a high ABV. Yes, that's why it's called a quad.
I'm sober.
No, but yeah, dude, their quads are fucking actually pretty damn tasty.
I've never had a quad. I just can't do it. It's just too much for me.
Really.
Knee Deep had one that
I think
okay.
when you get into that like triple zone, the sweetness really takes off,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's just too much sweetness for me.
They hide the sweetness.
Do they?
Pretty damn good for fucking. They're one of the only ones that actually you drink it and you don't get like no sugar.
Like diabetes?
Yeah, you're not getting.
I got the diabetes.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not getting fucking diabetic at all, bro. But that one triple,
Amy's looking to trade some Pure Project.
That's what she
dude,
wants.
like I'll get down. If Amy's down, I'll trade her some fucking Pure.
He's
But
whispering
yeah.
to you now, Amy, for the trade.
Yeah, I'm actually packaging it right now as we speak.
She did the drool smiley face.
Watch out
and
for the package.
Beer cheers.
Package incoming.
My package is a little bit different. It only comes out in a 10 ounce can.
But it's pure.
Nah, it's pure. It's very pure.
What are we talking about
No,
now?
I need to change the music. Hang
Amy's
on. We
on.
got to get to that.
Yo, we always go there, Steve. She's like, shut up. No, just playing with you, Amy. Just
That's
playing
what she
with you,
said.
Amy. No, but Pure actually does a great job.
I really
of
enjoy-
masking their ABV. Dude, it's like drinking a dipper, and it's a quad.
Damn.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. That's a good way to put it.
Very dangerous.
What do you think about the 6-month-old beer?
It's actually
I think it's pretty darn good.
for 6
held
months.
up, right?
Yeah, it holds up.
Big
pretty
time,
good.
yeah. I would love to try the original or the fresh version to see how much hops.
And I will tell you, part of the reason that's in my fridge still is because that wasn't my favorite 4-pack from them. That's just to give you an idea how good they are. They're
The can labels, their can art's always fucking colorful, always
Yeah, it's cool.
always fucking great.
yeah.
Do you go to their interwebs page?
And I order right from
Do you
there.
like log
Yes,
in
I
to the
get it.
internet?
You have to log in.
You got to
gotta
log
log
in
in.
to your AOL account. And you're like, you've got mail.
I get I like the laughs. I get a text from them every time they drop their new cans. Like I'm on their like text list or whatever. And my fucking
Right.
phone, I'm at work, and my phone goes off, and I'm like, I guess I got to order some shit. You know.
You know
Oh,
you're an alcoholic when.
100%. Dude, when you have updates from fucking breweries, on your
Yeah,
phone,
that's a little.
it's like, yeah, all right.
No, they text me. Hey, Sean.
I'm gonna distance myself from you right now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, have you tried this beer yet?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. Sign me up for a case.
So look, I think or two. I think I'm good for 2 beers.
Reply yes.
I think I'm good for one more beer.
One case.
One more beer.
Yeah.
So we have choices. We have stout,
Forced out.
saison,
Ooh.
which is going to be a full pour.
Well, Troy's not a
What
saison.
else do you have? What else do you have?
I'm fine with stay saison. I'm good. I got broken skull over here. No big
Broken.
deal.
We don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I got-
exactly.
I
It's
got
a simple.
Fucking PBR.
Oh,
Dude,
we
you
need
want
to.
some
Oh,
PBR?
let's talk your high school beer. Let's do that.
Oh, dude.
That's
Then
a good
maybe
idea.
we're 2 beers.
We need to do that.
We'll do that, and then we'll do one of these 3. We'll rock paper scissors or some shit. Let's
So-
do your high school beer.
pre-high school beer for me. I was thinking I was like fucking 5.
Fucking elementary school beer. First time on the show.
I think I was like
5.
I think I was kindergartner when I first had PBR.
It was in his bottle.
So we definitely need to call social services or something on this situation.
That was
Statute of limitations. Right?
That's true.
It just surpasses.
We're
all
beyond
shit.
that.
But yeah, I think that's probably.
Well, tell us the story. So pop that sucker open. Oh, you got a beer to finish. Shit.
Let's talk the story while we finish the beer.
Sorry, guys. I'm
I
a
still-
Do you
podcast
remember?
rookie.
Do you remember
I got
having it
some
the
too.
first time?
Yeah.
What was
I
it?
really do because I used to always be the beer bitch from my uncle back in the day.
Oh, you had to go fetch.
Yeah, hey, go fetch me. Go
Yep,
get me another
yep,
beer.
yep. Was that the beer he would drink?
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
cool.
a big ass Pabst drinker back in the day.
PBR.
And all right, and I would crack it for him. Take a sip. Here you go. Here's your beer. Ice cold PBR at
Yep.
the ice chest, man. Every family barbecue, man.
You said Mijo?
yeah, me, huh?
So it was Pabst. It wasn't like a Mexican lager or anything. It was Pabst.
Pabst, dude. As we are fucking beaner to the core, the whole family, bro. And PBR was fucking legit.
Yeah.
That was in the,
That's awesome.
always in the ice chest, always in the
always,
fridge.
always in the ice chest, always in the fridge.
Steve said he just finished last of his pure, their West Coast IPA at 6.3.
6.3%.
That was my last pure too. The one we
Hey,
just
this guy
shared.
over here was 6.3. Ethereal plain.
But it was not a West Coast.
What did he? I think he had the cloudy haze. I think that's the last one he probably had. No, but that was my intro to beer, man. I was
So taking the first sip. The first
So
sip
you
is
got
special.
you got the
Yeah.
initial sip, so it's nice and
I don't
cold
remember-
and it's crisp.
I don't remember. I wasn't the other end of that. I was the
Yep.
hey boy, take these to the trash. So it was a little left over.
no, yeah.
That was my little samples. It was always
I
warm.
was,
It was always warm beer.
I was always the refill guy at the barbecues.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here you go, bring me another beer. And remember the old school little fucking pool taps on top?
Well, they pull the entire top off, like the whole thing, right?
Dude, the old school pool taps.
I don't
like,
even remember that. Like that's
so
When you
it's
first said it
basically-
earlier, I was thinking of the pull tap that just pulled the little opening off, but you're talking about the one that took the whole top
Yeah,
off.
so it's basically
It was like a cup.
like a cup in a
Yeah.
can. So nowadays we have draft top that you could buy the draft top and you could remove the whole lid. But back in the days it was like take off the whole tab. Yeah, like pre.
Thank you, Art Man, for the subscription. Welcome to the podcast, sir.
What's up, man?
art man.
No, but yeah, man. PBR was my intro.
That was your intro.
PBR and fresh ice cold beers at the barbecue.
We were talking beer and drinking beer and discussing the
Test the koozie.
He's gonna drink it. I know he is.
I'm not gonna drink it. My balls have been in here. So you're gonna drink it?
It's also your drinking it.
No.
Yeah. So the Testacuzzi is a revolutionary product. Murky Way is what Steve's drinking now.
Oh, Milky Way. All right.
So we're live on Instagram and Twitter, or Facebook, and where are we live?
Twitch and YouTube.
Twitch and YouTube. You texted me and said to subscribe, or you would beat me up. That's right. That's what Art said. Art, do you want to come in on the phone? Say hi to these motherfuckers. We're having a good time. We're close to wrapping.
Yeah.
We're gonna drink a high school beer.
We're having a
PBR.
really good time.
We're having a good time. It's fun, right? It's
Yeah,
fun.
we had
I'm
the
glad you-
Testacuzzi out. Yeah, it was,
We're trying it up tonight. All three of us.
we're getting it
Yeah,
done.
we're having a good time.
Test jacuzzi. All three of us at the same time.
I don't know. My old balls are not gonna. Art said he's naked, which you don't have to go on live.
yeah,
we
let's-
don't have to go on video.
We'll just skip the old FaceTime.
You can just do audio. Audio would be just fine, bro. We're gonna do a Pabst high school beer. This is Taps is his early adoption to beer.
Intro to beer. Period. Who wants the next?
Fuck that shit.
Why is it
Pabst
showing me two chats? I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know. Where's it showing it to you? You're the first person to complain.
Are you watching YouTube and Twitch at the same time?
That's it.
Oh, that's complicated, dude. And then we're gonna do one final beer and wrap it up because
Oh, yeah,
we're
for sure.
2 hours and 48 minutes in.
How many beers are left?
12.
We're not drinking all of them.
12 more beers after this. And we're going to Instagram Live next.
Next is we're just gonna start the.
The only
Instagram.
time
It's
Taps
called
goes live is when he's chugging, and I'm not chugging.
He hasn't chugged. Tonight.
We'll cheer you on. Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah, no.
I don't think he wants to chug tonight.
You like the double? You like the double? You like the double chat? Is that what you're saying? He says, "I love it. I'm not complaining."
And it's still cold, surprisingly.
Yeah, it is good. Your Bottle Logic little ice chest.
I won that at BBC.
Did you really?
2 years ago.
Awesome. It works.
Yeah. It's a great little ice chest, man. And when Steve Dempsey knows, when I pull up, he's like, "You got some good beer in there." I'm like,
That's the spot. That's where you're gonna keep the good beer. So PBR, clean as fuck.
Always.
It's a national joke,
Yeah.
right? But it's still a good beer.
Great
It's still a good beer.
I don't know why it's a joke.
It is.
You know what I
though.
mean?
But what's cool is like going to a bar and they still have it on tap. I'm ordering it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And sometimes they'll have it on cans, you know, or they'll just have, here's a can, you know. That,
And just hand it to you.
Remember
hams?
hams?
Holy shit, hams! Art's asking when is Village Fest?
Oh, that's
September
coming up.
10th. September 10th.
Yeah.
September
I think he
10th.
might be there. He might be looking for a cameraman.
Oh, nice. I think I'm
won't be
going.
there.
I think me and my buddy are going. You not going?
I won't be there.
Where are you gonna
this
be?
year. Actually, the next day, Sunday morning, we'll be on the road to Oregon to drop my daughter off at
That's that weekend.
Oregon
Yeah,
State.
yeah. Oregon State
Oregon.
Beavers.
Yeah, the Beavers.
Good
Stop
for
in Bend and get
I
some.
told her, I go, as many jokes if I crack my whole life, you want to pick the Beavers to be your fucking, your fucking
The
mascot?
Beavers.
It's
But
just like,
there's
yeah,
definitely beer between here and there.
definitely beer. I will stop in Bend.
That's awesome.
I will stop in Bend. Corvallis has Block 15 right there, and she talked me into it. And she's like, "Dad, you're gonna go and drop me off, and you're gonna stay for 2 days, and you're gonna visit the brewery down the street."
Oh, she planned your trip.
Yeah, she was like, "We're in." I'm like, "All right,
Nice.
cool."
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. Yes, ma'am.
What is
Yeah.
she studying?
She wants to be a physical therapist,
Oh,
so
cool.
kinesiology and all that bullshit.
I
Nice.
can't spell kinesiology.
Yeah, exactly. I can't say it.
Especially not after this many beers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
But,
cool though.
Yeah,
I've definitely done that trip. Not up there, but I've done the I'm taking you to college trip. It's a long drive.
might hit Portland. Portland's not too far, so I'm like, I might hit Portland and go to some breweries. over
Oh
there.
yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You said Bend. What's in Bend? Where would you go in Bend?
Bend? Oh, they got all kinds of
Dude,
breweries there.
Bend is
It's a beautiful place. I've never been there, but I have
I've
a
heard a
friend that
lot of
lives
people
there.
talk about Bend.
They've got a lot of good, like Crux, I think, is there.
Crocs the shoes.
Crux, Crux.
dude,
There's so many breweries. I
so
can't
many
even-
so many unknown breweries in Bend. Bend is like the capital of breweries in Oregon.
for Oregon, yeah, for
Yes.
sure. They have a beer
Cheers, Art.
festival there that is like crazy.
Cheers.
I don't see Art's
Cheers.
comments. Is he on,
He's on Twitch.
Twitch?
Yeah, he sent me a screenshot. He actually is getting his posts are getting doubled up in the chat for him, which is weird.
Yeah, that's crazy. No, but yeah, man.
Technology stuff.
Technology.
I'll be there next month.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, Block 15 is like literally like 2 blocks away from Oregon State. So
Oh,
they,
nice,
they,
nice.
they were smart.
Is she a beer drinker? Is she a craft
No,
beer?
she's not. But I told her, when you go over there, I'm gonna teach you how to package beer and send that shit to me. So
You're a little mule.
yes,
That's awesome.
dude, you go down to UPS. This flat rate shipping.
Yeah.
This is how you do it.
For your package of salsa.
yes, exactly.
Salsa.
That's what you tell people, right?
Exactly. But if they have a kiosk, you don't have to put nothing in.
Oh, nice.
Here
yeah,
you go.
you know this.
Scan it. Scan the box. Say you don't have no alcohol in it. You're good to go. Let's go. You're shipping me all the beer. She's like, Dad, I'm only 18. I'll buy you a fucking fake ID. I don't give a fuck.
Get that beer coming, girl. That's funny. Even my chat.
Is it
that's
legal?
weird.
Yes,
That's illegal?
It's illegal to ship beers.
But not like criminally illegal, is it?
Oh, I'll find out.
Like, is it a blue collar or white collar? What's the.
How illegal is it?
I told
great.
her, I go, if you get in trouble, tell her everybody Dad sent you that shit.
Dad sent you.
Yeah, I'll take the blame.
You kind of have to. Yeah. Amy says I ship olive oil.
Yeah, there you go. I've heard of guys like doing like a roll of pennies to give it a little bit of a weird consistency.
Just
And
throw some rice in there.
oh,
Put
yeah, there's some
rice,
noise.
some beans.
So when they shake it up, it doesn't
Yeah.
quite sound like.
What I do is you take the what do they call the things that the 4-packs are fucking attached to. Mm-hmm. Put 2 of them together and put like 2 or 3 pennies in there. It's like a little rattle.
Oh, yeah.
And
Distractions.
Yeah,
distractions.
So it throws them off. Throws them off a little bit. Haven't had no problems with that shit yet. But yeah, if United States Postal Service is the only one that does not allow you to ship beer.
Oh, so you can do it on UPS or FedEx?
Yeah, but it's fucking expensive as shit.
To do it officially.
Expensive as shit to ship beer or wine.
To do it officially where you claim it's alcohol.
Yeah.
You knew he was going to do that.
Yeah, no, fuck all that bullshit. No, but yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting the next year and a half. I'm like, hey, come visit me. I'm like, I'm there.
Heck yeah.
Should I call this dude?
Whenever you're ready, man.
Who you calling?
Some dude. Some random dude.
Some rando?
Get him on here, man.
I don't think it answered though.
Does he chug beer?
No, he probably does not check beer. Hello?
Hello.
It's so complicated. There's so many inputs and outputs.
Right.
That's what
And
she said.
roundabouts.
Every
Because he
hole-
might be connected. Hang on. We just might not be able to hear him.
every hole is filled.
Whoa! Holy shit!
Every single hole
Oh my gosh! It just got really
has an input and an output.
yeah. And he's not nearly as drunk as we are.
Oh yeah. I feel sorry for that guy.
Yeah.
He came into the wrong chat room.
Chat room.
Dial-up version.
Fucking. Oh my god.
That falls in line with with our logging in.
Exactly. That's why I said it. It's like, hey,
I'm definitely not technically savvy enough to do this right now.
remember chat rooms back in the day though? Like when it first started up? That shit was fucking, that was the intro to the podcast back in the day. Chat rooms were fucking lit.
Do you remember when the video chat first became a kind of a thing? So,
Yes.
and this is like probably 1999-ish. 99-ish. I keep getting the spinning wheel. So he was trying to answer. So I don't know. We're going to figure that out. So, this is like dial-up. Was for sure it was dial-up. 56K modem maybe. And
That was the problem.
and then there was these chat rooms where it was video all of a sudden. And there was these girls that were just, showing her titties and stuff. And, whatever. I was like, holy shit, what the hell's going on here? So I was telling my buddy about it. Robbie was in the chat earlier. I was telling him about it. And he'll tell a story. He'll tell it way better than I can. But where I've been telling about, holy shit, you fucking log on. These girls are freaking, playing with themselves, whatever. Like, this is the beginning of where we're at today. And not good connection for my electronics where I am. Oh, yeah, he's in, like, Tahiti or something.
Ooh,
Just kidding.
nice.
Does anybody want
He's
more
in,
of this?
he's in,
a little bit less.
no, go
Still
ahead.
got some PBR.
That's still more.
There's a 20-ounce can. So I've been telling him about this shit. Like, dude, you got to come over and check this out. This is fucking crazy, right? So he comes over one, Friday night. We're drinking beer, hanging at the house, and he's like, let's go check this out. So I log on to whatever, and then you go to these it's dumping you into like random chats. Like you don't even have any control over where you're going, right? Art says he's in Bangkok.
Oh, Bangkok.
Lady
Bangkok.
boys.
Lady
What's he doing
boys.
in Bangkok?
The lady boys over there.
You never know what he's doing. So
Or who he's
So I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's jump in. Yeah, so we go. Let's jump in one of these things, and this is the time of dial-up, right? So you go into a chat, and it's like, what's up? And it's this Frankie B is the person you just randomly jump into. I'll never forget Frankie B because Robbie has told me this story a million times since then. Like, I can't believe you did this to me, and then it goes to the squiggly screen.
Who's Frankie B?
Frankie B is this random person we got in a chat with, video chat with, right? Random person, random.
I don't remember doing this ever. So they just
I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you what. Like,
shot you into this chat room.
it's like, like you could just jump in and you could jump out and go to another one. I don't remember how it worked.
So
but-
you went into this chat room with Frankie B.
some random ass guy.
and so
Fully random.
my experience was it was all chicks playing with themselves and titties and whatever, right?
Not in
Fun-
this
fun
situation.
stuff.
Not named Frankie B.
So then all of a sudden it comes, and all of a sudden all you see is this fucking guy stroking his dick. Wow. It's from here to here.
Tell me you just stayed there and we're like, what's up, Frank?
We gotta let him come, right? No. We we got out really
I
quick.
want to see the finale.
So the joke, I came here. I waited all this time. I gotta see what happens.
Gotta see.
You gotta see how it ends, right?
How this ends.
Right.
But the joke, because Robbie's talked shit to me for fucking 20 years since then, right? About like how you had me come over to watch the fucking girls play themselves, and all of a sudden I see Frankie B fucking stroking his meat.
So you had no control
No,
over
you're
what the
getting like these
content was?
random. I don't remember. I wish I could remember the name of the software or the like that app.
That's
I guess
fucking insane.
it was terrible, right? It was traumatic.
That's funny.
This shit was out of
PTSD.
control. It was all dicks. Art remembers. Look, he's like, that shit was out of control. It was all dicks. No, I didn't see any dicks until that day. When I checked it out, the girl was topless, but then dude slid his dick into the frame all close to the cam, making it talk.
Speaking to the mic.
Yeah.
Speaking to the mic. And those fucking big
Pie
ass
Cruiser
shots.
says Tom from MySpace is still my friend.
Best homies. That guy cashed out, didn't he?
Yeah,
he
he
did.
did. Yeah, he did.
All right, PBR boys.
Wow, shit.
How did you like the PBR?
it's PBR.
I love PBR.
It's always good, right? It's always good.
Always good.
So we got one more. We're going to do one more because we're at 3 hours right now.
Oh God, which one are we gonna do?
So we have this 2017 Imperial Stout from Topa Topa, Ventura.
This is a 2016 Smog City barrel aged bourbon barrel
You
aged.
guys are bad influences, man.
This is a 14.1%. This is
Oh, what is this?
old school. This has been sitting in my cellar since probably
Smog
2016.
City, man, it's fucking great.
Troy lives in Bakersfield, but he's got a
Dude,
cellar.
let's crack that fucking crowler because
This is going to be full pours here, though, in this.
I'm down for that bullshit.
What is that one?
This is 10.5%. This is
You guys could save these a lot longer.
this is
than
only
this.
4%.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that
right.
because I agree. These can
You can
I've been
age
s-
you can age
these
the
can
fuck
sit.
out of those.
Well, I mean,
So Troy
this is
brought
past,
this.
This is past its prime for sure. But
no, no.
it's not going to get any better. It's not. It may get worse.
All right, we're on
It may
now.
get worse.
I just broke the seal.
It probably won't get worse. Honestly,
The funny thing is, Troy bought both. Say it for me.
yeah, bought both.
He bought both of them. He bought me this when we moved in this house as a housewarming.
Oh, really?
And I've been sitting on it. And then he brought this today from his personal cellar.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could sit on a stout for fucking years.
You
man.
can, right, and that's kind of why I've done it.
I started trying to do a vertical of CBS. I
Do you
have
have?
I have 17, 18, and 19. They stopped making it.
Bro.
Did they really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know that. They
So last year, the first Vegas bottle share, right, that we had last year, and we had a whole bunch of Instagram pages like finally meet up. I took probably like 50, 60 beers.
shit.
Nothing but Bakersfield beers. I'm like, you know what? I want to
that's
get
cool.
I want to get Bakersfield beers on the map. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I took a whole bunch of that shit, and my buddy was like, "Hey, you brought a lot of beers, man." I was like, "Yeah, I did." And then he was like, "I have nothing on you." I was like, "What do you got?" I only got 5 beers, 6 beers, at the most.
That's all. You brought 50 or 16. You brought 5 or 6.
Yeah, he brought 5 or 6, right? No, actually, he brought 7. He's like, "I got 7 beers." A vertical of fundamental.
Observation.
Observation.
Holy shit! How many? Of 6 of 7 of those?
7, dude.
7
He
years.
brought a vertical of
Wow.
fundamental observation, bro. I was
That's amazing.
I go, you won it, bro. I go,
Yeah, you win, bro.
Why the fuck did the amount of beer that I brought does not compare to that shit?
Especially like pre 2019, right? Because after that, about 2019, they became more mass produced, right?
Right.
But the ones before that were so sought after, and they were. I mean, I only had one. I had on my screen. I see there 3 solid motherfuckers. Thank you, Art. Thank you.
Oh, that's very nice.
God damn,
I never had
it's just
an
like-
FO, and do you remember Cody? What's his last name? Cody Bozart. He used to manage.
Oh yeah, from
he used to manage Eureka.
now he's at the chicken place,
Yeah. And the chicken place.
which is a good chicken place.
It is.
Solid chicken place.
But So we were pretty, when he was Eureka when he was there, Eureka had a great tap list. They always evolved, and it was big. So I was always a big supporter. The food's always good back then. And so we went in there one time after a podcast. We did a podcast, me and Kenny, and I don't know who else was there. And then it was like at the end of it, because Kenny's wife, my wife were friends, so it was like, okay, we'll go have dinner. Meet you at Eureka. We go to Eureka. Combustion engines are greater than electric motors. Yes, they are. Thank you very much. So,
I don't agree with that.
what?
No politics here, bro. No politics.
So,
beer
I do
only.
politics? Yeah.
Beer only.
Do my headphones are
tweaking?
Racist. Nah.
Headphones are racist?
No.
my headphones are racist.
We went to Eureka, and I got there first. My wife and I got there first, and Cody came out, and I didn't know Cody Roll at the time. And he comes out and he's like, "Hey, you've been a big supporter of the restaurant." He goes, "And I got some FO," and I didn't really know like Bottle Logic and FO. Like, and I knew about them, but I didn't know that they were like attainable or reachable, right?
Right.
And he's like, "I have some. I've been sitting on them for a year, bottles." So they're already a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd been sitting on them for a year, and I'd like to offer you one. And I'm like,
Wow.
put it on the tab. Let's go. I'm already drunk because we already did the podcast, right?
Right.
So I almost regret having drank it there. I should have taken it home, but we drank it there and spread it around the table, whatever, because there were a few other people that came.
Oh, that's good, dude.
And it was
Share it.
amazing. It was amazing. And then I tell Kenny the story. Cody fucking hooked us up, and he's like, "Oh, I want to get one, take it home." And then Cody came back, and Kenny's like, "Hey, can I get one of those bottles?" He's like,
He's like, I already did one.
Sorry, bro.
Kenny was so offended. Sorry, Kenny, but it really bothered him, right? That he couldn't pull that.
Well, he already did one for you.
He did one
guys.
for
I mean,
us.
that's pretty good.
For us, right? It was more for us.
Right.
And he didn't rape us on the price compared to what we're paying today in beer, but
Right.
it could have been worse.
So yeah, man.
$1,000 wasn't terrible, right?
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had one before. I
Really,
don't think I have.
the FO is fucking a great stout, and that shit was to have it that far back.
Mm-hmm.
So this was last year, so it's 2021.
So you had 7 years worth.
7 years worth of stouts.
So you had like 20,
What's that?
17, 18?
2014?
A lot of years.
2014 to 2021.
I can't do math.
No, but yeah, but you broke out the bottles. So I was like, you said you weren't comparing to the shit that we brought, my bro. You got fucking fire right here.
Mm-hmm.
But and then it made sense because later on I went on a live with him. He was like, "Hey man, check out my beer room."
Oh, is
Yeah,
it crazy?
Beer room.
Yeah, so he had a room dedicated to like well, in LA they don't have fucking basements, so they don't have cellars and shit, right? So his room of stouts was boxes on boxes.
No
on
shit.
boxes.
He's been stacking them up.
on boxes. My boy Luis is fucking crazy, man.
So you said earlier, this stout over here came from your cellar.
Oh, I meant my the closet in my Star Wars room.
So I'm starting to think about that as we're going through this little exercise here tonight. So my house, I have a room that's going to come available in the next 6 months or so because my daughter's getting married.
Right.
What are you gonna do with that?
I haven't thought about that yet. I'm just now, as you guys are talking, I'm thinking, what am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with that? You'd think astronauts... What?
Who is that?
Art's still talking shit. You think astronauts brick up and release in space?
What?
Don't know what he's saying.
You might want to...
Clarify. Clarification,
Please
please.
clarify. We'd love to take on the question.
Brick of shit?
Brick up and release in space.
I need to
Brick
move
up.
over to the YouTube or the Twitter or Twitch.
Hey, oh, Jizz. Brick up. Jizz. Is that I didn't know that's... You're much younger than me, so brick up is a term for jizz?
Is that a term?
Brick up?
Never heard of it.
Brick up and then release in space?
Yeah, I have no
If that's the question, if those guys are out there jacking off...
I don't think they allowed them to do that in space.
I think if I was
not
an
in the
astronaut-
International Space
I
Station.
would try it.
If I was an astronaut, I'm jacking off for sure.
Definitely.
But into the cabin that you're going to be floating around in?
No. Into space. I'm gonna pull the zipper down on the little space.
Oh, you don't know how it works then.
Brick.
Okay.
Oh,
'cause
wait.
that's not fair. That
here's,
doesn't- that
here's
doesn't
how,
work.
here's how dumb we are. Brick up is boner. Boner up. Boner. That's boner. Brick up. So his original question was, do you think astronauts brick up, replace that with boner? Do you think they boner up and release in space, jizz in space?
Well,
I would try.
I would guarantee that there's been a boner in space.
I think there's been sex in space. I'm not.
There's been
You're not introducing
At the
female
internet,
astronauts.
at the internet's International Space Station, it had to been because they didn't. I don't think any women were involved in the 60s and 70s moon landings, right?
No.
So it would have to be at the International Space
So
Station.
you were talking about broccoli anal sex, right?
He wasn't part of that chat.
I don't know
He wasn't
anything
part of
about
that
broccoli or anal sex, but anal sex. What is it?
Never mind. Bro.
Never
This
mind.
one's,
You- never
this
mind.
one's
We're not
going
going to
on.
dig deep right now.
But
No, but yeah.
to me,
that's
those are great questions. I'm telling you, maybe that's why I'm not going to space. If I'm going to space, I'm trying to fuck.
I'm definitely trying some shit.
Something. Right, you got to do something.
Definitely trying. You have to, man. Who doesn't want to try some shit out there?
You got to.
But you don't want to just let that out.
Not in the
'Cause it's
container.
It's going to be like a contained, yeah.
I'm a
Like, it's
dick.
like
Because you'd be like doing your little.
floating around and it hits you on the side
I'm
of
an
the face.
asshole, so I would try that shit. Here you go.
Let's see what happens.
Whoever it hits, it hits.
You've seen them. Whoever hits. You've seen those.
You do a Matrix?
You seen those videos of them doing like the condensed food
the
or whatever?
water, spill the water.
Yeah, they're like, boop,
Blur,
and like,
blur.
oh, and taps over going. You think that's water? Is it salty?
Don't,
Is it
don't
salty?
get that.
Does it
That's
taste
not
like-
clam chowder.
Does it taste like
Is
pickles?
that a hazy IPA? It's fucking juice, baby. Let's go.
It's the juice. It's got all the hops.
Gross.
I would definitely try that shit. I would
Who
not
brought
hold
that
it
up, anyways? Oh, that was art.
Fucking art. He usually comes on here and asks a bunch of brewery questions. Brewing questions.
I probably got pie going. What do you say now?
Yeah.
Did someone say
He's,
they
he's
have
talking
also
about my
have
Star Wars room.
50 Shades of Star Wars in their room?
Bro.
50 Shades of Star Wars. Is that your house? Is that tell us-
I have
tell
a
us.
full room that is devoted to, well, it's devoted to my collectibles, but it's mostly Star Wars
You
stuff.
and Pie have to get together, man, because Pie is a fucking Star Wars.
Really?
Really?
Really, you know, I have a full room
Bro,
dedicated to it. I have
I-
almost the complete vintage collection
I'ma
of the
fuck-
original Star Wars
I'm gonna fuck this up
from the
because
70s
you
and
guys
80s.
You Star Wars
guys.
nerds are going to fuck
Yeah.
him up.
So they're every helmet or whatever you guys fucking call him, he has that shit.
Helmets? Helmets?
No, yeah, it's the full size fucking shit. dude.
Oh, nice. That's
so
cool.
Whenever he goes
Like
live,
Black Series?
So whenever he goes live,
Fucking
What's the series?
Troy just went in deep.
I can go deep on this. I can definitely.
Once upon a time, I asked Troy, "You have kids?" And he's like, "No, I have money, and I'm spending it on Star Wars."
Spend it on toys.
yeah, he has all that shit, man.
That's cool. We need to hang out, Pie.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, dude.
I feel a synergy coming.
Yeah, so he's a fucking Star Wars guy, bro. Like you guys would be fucking best friends.
Yeah, I'm definitely
For
there.
us.
So you said you went to what festival did you go to? A few months
I
ago.
went to WonderCon this year.
Is that not a Star Wars
Didn't go to. No, it's not. Celebration is a Star Wars festival or the convention, I guess you want to
Okay.
call it. Yeah.
I was trying to see. Maybe you guys were in the same place and you didn't even know it, right?
Bumping lightsabers.
Bumping.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of lightsaber crossing. Oh, pardon me.
Don't cross the stream, bro. All right, I think this is the last beer.
Yeah, definitely.
What are we doing? I need to finish this.
No,
one.
we're on it. We're on
No,
it.
we're on it.
This is
That's
it.
great, buddy.
We could do another one if you want. I feel like you're volunteering to
Fine.
shotgun something.
I've got a thing in here. It's a broken skull. You said
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
it's like a boring beer.
Do you have something you have to drink? I'm good right now.
I'm tapped out.
I'm in a good spot.
Oh look,
I've had a blast.
Pie Cruiser has Black Series and Hasbro, but I do have the original figures almost complete. Yeah, I mean I'm in the same boat, almost complete on the originals. I have a lot of Black Series stuff. I don't have the helmets, but I do have. I have the
Wars Talk.
I have
Exactly.
I have Series 1 and Series 2 of Black Series, so all the blues and all the oranges.
You had to bring that shit up.
I can
Sorry,
talk Star
man.
Wars.
Hi.
Yeah, and my vintage collection is pretty amazing, actually. I mean, like I have a really good set. I have a full working AT-AT, lights and
Could we do
motions.
a podcast there with all that shit?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean it's a room. It's about this size. Yeah, so we could set up
What's
in
up,
there.
Alex? Thanks for tuning in, brother.
Hey, cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Thank you so much for coming.
No, dude, Pi is fucking collector, bro. He has a lot of shit.
That's cool.
Feels like there needs to be an Instagram connection there.
Send me some pictures, Pi, of all the shit you have real quick, and I'll show them.
Cheers, Amy.
I'll have him follow you too, man.
So we're at 3 hours and 13 minutes on our
Damn.
2 hour podcast.
Really?
And we bullshitted for 2 hours before this because of
Yeah.
some other bullshit, but
It's fucking 8-hour podcast. Like,
It's a fun cast.
it's fun, right?
No,
I
definitely.
always
good time?
enjoy this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
I will definitely come and get drunk with you guys again.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that because you're definitely part of the crew now.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
And
It's a long walk home. I'm just saying.
there ain't no Uber out here, motherfucker. Well, yeah, we'll figure that out. But it's a good time. Really glad that those of you that jumped on the chat and contributed. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Definitely-
cool contributions.
Yeah, really enjoy it. I'd like to do more of these. It's just hard to get people gathered up,
Not for sure, man.
and it's because we always have a good time. That's the thing is it's always a good time. It's just hard to get people rounded up. Where
Troy Jizzy dropping next single.
oh yeah, we're gonna go out with that. We're gonna go out with the fucking a bomber.
It's legit.
Troy Jizzy dropping next single, bro. Death Row Records IPA. Next single dropping soon. No, guys, it was actually a fucking great
Yeah,
night,
this is cool.
great day. Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate what you do, man.
Alex she said, "Tap. It's called hoarding with style for a
Yes, it is hoarding stuff.
pie." That's funny.
All right, yeah, man. It's been a great episode, man.
Yeah,
I fucking
for
love
sure,
it.
great episode. It's
Yeah.
definitely gonna go on the iTunes podcast app, whatever. I'll just
Yeah.
gotta download the audio. That just takes me some time. You ready to drop a beat?
No.
All right.
Thanks, though.
I didn't want to leave you hanging.
He's
It's hard to beat my original beat,
It is very hard. That's a classic.
so
I gotta save that for the
Yeah.
release.
I gotta be
Album
like
release.
piss drunk for that.
We got more beer.
Ugh.
All right. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Taps. Don't forget to follow these fuckers if you haven't already. I think
Follow
most
me
of the people
on
are.
Instagram. Follow me. That's all I have. I don't do all
taps
the other
dot and dot pints, or for Troy Jizzy C0
Con carne,
with a 0 on
Yeah.
the first O. Con carne. Where'd that come from?
which that's been my video game
Handle.
handle. Thank you for since '95 when I started playing video
Holy
games.
shit! Did
Jesus
video games
Christ.
even exist back then?
I was playing Rainbow Six like back in the day,
Atari?
like, old school. I mean, yeah, seriously, huh? Now back at my Nintendo days, I did not call myself that. I don't know why I said that. Con carne. I was just like, oh, with
Con
meat.
carne.
Oh, that sounds cool.
With meat.
And that's what
You're
it was.
bringing the meat. That's why you're thinking
Yeah,
about that.
I'm not very macho, so
Teenage
Doesn't really
teenage
work out.
Troy going, I'm bringing the meat, motherfuckers. All right. Thank you guys for watching and listening.